is up, everybody? Let's see. Is this even working? I mean, that's definitely not working. How about this? Does this work? That's definitely not working either. Damn, I'm a terrible streamer. What's up, Ola? Thank you for the follow. Probably should check this stuff before. We're not gonna have overhead cam? Man, I'm terrible. Oh boy, am I terrible. It's because I rushed. Because I know I have limited time. Going out to dinner later. So I want to try and get at least 2 legs in. Why does this thing not want to work? Hmm. Hmm. Do I dare unplug it and plug it back in and risk dumping the entirety of the stream? We could. I also don't have any audio. Wow. This is terrible. Why don't I have any audio? Headset's on. Mic's working. Huh? Why was I muted? Wrong button, perhaps. Baltimore Myrtle Beach up next. There we go. Alright, let's see if we could fix overhead cam. We have overhead cam restored. Okay. Well, let's start setting up. Let's rock and roll. Oh, I forgot about that talking. That's fine. I just might compete with SayIntentions stuff. What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother?
There is a beverage menu in your seat back pocket, or you may go to the Southwest beverage menu on the in-flight entertainment portal at SouthWestWiFi.com, where these options are displayed.
Everything. I mean, listen. I'll give him credit. He's.
Enjoy our free TV and movie options. Internet service may be purchased for $8. For more information on accessing free Wi-Fi and our entertainment options,
He is updating GSX with ferocity. I just wish it would get a little bit better.
Small portable electronic devices, such as cell phones and tablets, may be used in airplane mode.
I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm rushing.
Cellular functions must be turned off once the forward and
Open track.
You are in an emergency exit seat. Please review the safety information card in the seat back pocket nearest you. If you do not meet all of the selection criteria on the card, are unable to.
I did a thing, Dave. I
Only
did a
those
thing.
items may cause you harm. Please let us know right now so we can reseat you. So that we may push back from the gate, please fasten your seatbelt, raise your seat back and tray cable to the full upright and locked position, and make sure to carry on items such as squeaky under the seat, in front of you, or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your seat clean. Laptop computers and portable electronic devices
There
may
was a
survive
sale
but
on the
also be
upgraded
stowed in
rig,
the
so
cabin.
here I
If
am.
you wish to use them after takeoff, please
Well,
check
I
the
don't have it
label
yet,
placed in
but
front of you.
I
Thank
we
you for
made the
choosing Southwest
purchase.
Airlines. Welcome
We
aboard.
did the thing.
Good afternoon, everyone. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. I would like to welcome you aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 1306 in service to Myrtle Beach. We will be pushing back from the gate shortly. Our flight time today is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Thank you for flying Southwest Airlines. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm excited, intimidated, nervous, all of the things. I know like 99.9% of the stuff will fit on the new rig. There's just one thing that we may have to uh, take consideration of, and it's the two side supports. Because remember, the whole rig is now supported, right? Right now, I have a center of rotation, basically an automotive U-joint that's underneath the seat that allows me to do pitch and roll. This whole unit is now suspended. It is a full. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's a full, just suspended unit, full 6 degrees of freedom. Um, so they had a good sale. I couldn't pass it up. Bounced it off the wife. She's just like, do it. So I'm excited. You know, most of everything should just be drag and drop for the most part. Be a little bit of work to put it together when it comes, but should be good. Alright, 1278. Let's go get our
And
ratus.
Papa. 1554 Zulu. Wind 340 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 5,000 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3036. Arriving and departing runways 28, 33 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance
Well, like a time
delivery on
lapse?
118.05. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa. Baltimore Washington International, information, Papa.
Yeah, I could do that. I actually, I'll
1554
send you
Zulu.
one that,
Wind 340 at 7.
I did one a couple of weeks ago when I rebalanced the rig. I actually shifted everything back, one notch, one bolt hole. It was a pretty cool time lapse of disassembling it and reassembling it. It actually wasn't too bad. Honestly, the hardest part is the seat, just because the seat bolts, trying to get your hands in there, was a pain in the ass. With the old seat, with the new seat, the bolts are actually exposed, so it's a lot easier. But that video was interesting, seeing me just running around and fucking rip it all apart, so that was pretty cool. Let's get that. We got info Papa. Okay, it is pulling ProFlight 682 as the call sign, so that's what we will use for the Z radios. Multiple clearance, ProFlight 682, IFR to Myrtle Beach. We have information, Papa.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like, and next is what yours sounds like.
What?
Multiple clearance, ProFlight 682, IFR to Myrtle Beach. We have information, Papa.
Huh? Oh, I didn't tune the frequency. I think that's a test frequency.
Instructions.
Multiple clearance, ProFlight 682, IFR to Myrtle Beach. We have info, Papa, please. No? What, oh, Jesus. Try that again with the right frequency. Baltimore clearance, Pro Flight 682, IFR Myrtle Beach. We have info Papa. No?
Pro Flight 682, Baltimore clearance, cleared to Myrtle Beach via the Conley 5 departure. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 380 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.7 squawk 3224.
Pro Flight 682, cleared to Myrtle Beach, Conley 5, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect 380 and 10. Departure on 128.7, squawk 3224.
Pro Flight 682, read back correct.
That should be the Scoob transition. Good. Alright. Alright. Just want to grab the appropriate. These used to work. I think they broke the stab trim cutout switches. First start originating checklist, logbook aboard, landing gear pins 3 aboard, fire warning and overheat checked, start levers cut off, stab trim cutoff switches are normal, lights test is checked. 4-star checklist, FMC, programmed, briefings, I'll be pilot flying and pilot monitoring. I really should get back into the FS to crew situation for the full experience. But anyway. We got V speeds of 131, 133, 144. Anything before 131 V1 will throttle out or brake exit the runway. After that, we'll take it into the air, declare the emergency with ATC, and we'll come back around, possibly diverting to Dulles. Some long runways if we need. No weather threats as far as I saw. Let's see here. Thinking of something else. Conley 5 departure. Let's take a look at the altitudes really quick. We are basically going to come off. Top altitude on the SID is actually 14,000. Interesting, they gave us climb maintain 5. Off at 28, we're heading 285, 644 feet, then direct Bosley. Cross at or above 7, and at or below 230 knots. Then a left turn to Suggs. And cross at or below 7,000. And then pretty much en route. And a stable in O's that are below 13 and 11. That's all our altitude restrictions there. We will see if SayIntentions follows the altitude restrictions or not. And we'll go from there. One thing I did want to do is I'm going to load beyond ATC again to get traffic injection and traffic alerts from SayIntentions. We'll see how that works. Because the SayIntentions traffic injection is, well, it's scary right now. And it's early. They're not even touting it that it's ready. It's in the experimental branch, if you will, if that makes sense. It's in the partner program branch that I joined because I really like what Say Intentions is doing. I think it's a great product where it stands. It's only going to get better. Devs are super dedicated. So I threw them some extra bucks to be part of the partner program and kind of fund their development. So anyway, it's not ready for prime time by any means. Basically, what happened to me, this was it improves every day, right? So it could have already been improved by now. But I was landing into DCA, and it launched 5 Airbus A320s at me like cruise missiles. We don't have to do that yet. And, well, let's just say the active sky wake turbulence actually works, because that was interesting. We almost ended up in the bridge and in the harbor. So, right now we have beyond ATC, volume is low, so it should start injecting traffic, I think. It's been a while since I've used it, so let's just check the settings real quick. Voice volumes are all low. Traffic is on. Key bindings are off. So, if we jump out to hello, yep, there we go. We have aircraft. So, Beyond ATC is going to handle the traffic injection. Say Intentions is going to do, and it'll do all the sequencing with itself. And then Say Intentions is going to do its thing. So, a little bit extra immersion along the way. Briefing complete. Oxygen masks and quantity. Checked. We'll pretend we looked at the quantity because I don't feel like looking up. ECs are on. Navigation switches are normal. Display switches are auto and normal. Fuel. We have 12.8 we're cleared with. We have 12.7 on board. Our minimum fuel was 11.1. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Hydraulics, A's are off. B's are on. Let's get all that going here. Pressurization is going to be set 380 and auto. Auto brake. Going to set that to RTO after we push back. Takeoff warning horn. Checked. Parking brake set. Transponder TARA 3224 in the window. Aileron trim center. Full push checklist. Gross weight 135.3. PWB marks reviewed. N1s, we're looking at 98.2 times 2 set. Runway, we're looking at 28. Flaps, we're looking for flaps 5 today. V speeds, we reviewed them. Stabilizer trim 4.7, I believe it was. We have 4.45, which we have set. Clear up altitude be 1,000 feet. Flight deck door is closed. We got lights out. So we're ready for push and start.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Multiple ground, Pro Flight 682, ready for push and start.
Pro Flight 682, Baltimore ground, push and start approved, tail northwest.
Push and start approved, tail northwest, Pro Flight 682.
Locking gear.
Alright, the goal today is to do 2 legs. We'll see how that works out. Where's my love cars? There's love cars. Alright. We're going nose left, I believe. Alright, where are we? We're over here. We're going to go nose left, because nose right doesn't even make sense. I do it with GSX. So I look at the iPad to see which way I'm kind of facing. If I went nose right, I'd be just facing the terminal, so that doesn't make sense. I wish I could say I would even recommend it. Here's my 60-second review on
Release parking brakes.
GSX.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
When it
Start at
works,
will.
which is like 5% of the time, it works fantastic. It's so cool. Seeing all the operations work, right? The problem is, it doesn't work for 95% of the time. There's compatibility issues with some scenery. You always have to kind of stay on top of all that fun stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a moment. We'd like
Actually,
to
why is
point out
SayIntentions not doing... I bet you there's a bunch of settings that changed.
safety information card is in the seat back.
I think a big update dropped on this.
The fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle. Pull the loose strap tight.
Deshaun Williams is there. He's not doing the announcement.
Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hip, and wear it anytime you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits, forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to exits. If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything.
Very weird.
This aircraft is equipped with
What's up, Fortnite? Welcome. How are you? How's your Saturday? I am not doing World Flight. I am doing some Southwest VA Ops. Let's go ahead and get started up here.
Use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container.
Alright, N2's rotating.
Remove the vest from the pouch or shell on the safety information card. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Buckle it in the front. And pull
Yeah,
the
you know, it seems that pushback options are very hard to come by for some reason. It seems like it's very hard to do. Because there's the toolbar pushback thing.
Set parking brakes.
Nice. Very nice. Park brakes set.
Flight attendants will distribute additional vests as needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in the full upright lock position, and your carry-on items are completely under the seat must be board or an overhead bin, leaving the area when the seat clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatory. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited.
Unlocking gear.
Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory.
Ah, bless me. Sorry about that.
Brought with you on this flight. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information sign posted properly.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Information on seatbelts and smoking.
Left is clear.
Needed.
Right is
More
clear.
Oxygen masks will drop from a compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, hold down on the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing the mask until otherwise notified by a
Oh, like take a look at the network? Yeah, I'll take a look in a second.
children or anyone needing special assistance, putting on your mask first. Please remove the
Multiple Ground Pro
hand
Flight
sanitizer
682,
before
ready to taxi.
we are here for your comfort and safety. Please report any unwelcome behavior to a flight attendant. Thank you for your attention. Now sit back, relax.
Pro Flight 682, taxi to runway 28 via Alpha 1, Tango, Uniform 1 Victor.
Taxi runway 28 via Alpha 1, Tango, Uniform 1, Victor, Pro Flight 682. Okay, N2, fuel flow, oil pressure, oil temperature. We'll have to probably refuel some oil when we get down at Myrtle Beach. Start a cutout. Alright. Do a controls check. Up, down, left, right, rudder, rudder, free and correct. Before taxi checklist. Electrical, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice not required. Flight controls free and correct. Flight deck doors closed and locked. Flaps. CDU 5 indicates in transition. Checklist complete. Alpha 1, Tango, uniform. So we're going right on Tango. This is Alpha 1. After this big update, I have to do update the sounds again from FT Sim. I wonder why SayIntentions is not doing the cabin announcements right now. Hey, Deshaun, can you start the safety brief? Maybe it detects the southwest thing? Cabin crew, seats for departure. Weird, cabin crew stop work. Maybe I need to disable it and re-enable it. Hey, Sean, can you start the safety brief? Alright, well, I guess we're not going to have SayIntentions for cabin crew today. Baltimore Tower, Pro Flight 682, holding short at 28 on Uniform 1, ready for departure.
Pro Flight 682, Baltimore Tower, runway 28, winds 330 at 7. RNF Bosley, cleared for takeoff.
Copy the wind, RNF Bosley, runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Pro Flight 682. Clear the departure end. Clear on departure, clear on arrival. 28 on the ground. 40%. And one heading select over. Speed alive, 80 knots. Checked. V1 and rotate. Positive brake gear is coming up.
Pro Flight 682, contact departure.
Over to departure, Pro Flight 682. It's airport. So with departure, Pro Flight 682, 3,200 for 5,000.
Pro Flight 682, Potomac approach, radar contact, cleared direct SUGS, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Direct SUGS, climb and maintain 210, Pro Flight 682. What's going on, F-Man? How are you? Welcome in. Pitched for 250. Oh, I'm blowing the altitude restriction. That's the problem. Actually, ATC gave the clearance past the altitude restriction, so it doesn't matter. Go autopilot on. Climb checklist, pressurization check, start switches are off, and APU is off.
Pro Flight 682, climb and maintain flight level 280.
280, Pro Flight 682. So interestingly enough, I don't see any beyond ATC traffic. Oh yeah, I do. There it is. I take it back. So a few other things that we can do here. Multiplayer.
Pro Flight 682, contact Washington Center on 134.5.
Southwest 272, I requested 33 left of the visual and I was approved. Can I get that, please?
Southwest 2272, runway 33 left is approved. Expect vectors for the visual approach.
33 left approved, I'll expect visuals. I actually have the airport site, Southwest 2272.
Right now I'm doing Southwest VA, but I'm flying under the call sign. My Pro Flight call sign.
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, climbing through 2,500 feet for 4,000 feet.
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, Potomac approach, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200.
Pro Flight 682, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Position is 14 miles from KDWI. Altitude is at 4,000, descending to...
Walker 1616, contact.
350 for Flight 682.
Montgomery approach, Skyhawk 00 Bravo on 5 mile final, requesting clearance to land on runway 14.
00 Bravo, expect RNAV approach, runway 14 at Montgomery. Contact Montgomery Tower on 123.075 for landing clearance.
Hey Sean, how you doing today?
03 Papa Lima, climb and maintain 7,000.
Nobody's not talking to me.
Maintain 7,000, 3 Papa Lima.
Is it the other button? Hey Sean, how you doing today? I don't really have an easier way.
I am doing well, Captain. Let's focus on the flight and ensure everything is in order.
Wow. Co-pilot's there. Feisty.
My squawk code. Potomac approach, Delta 3721.
Maybe it's the button mapping got jacked up again.
Skyhawk
Sometimes
turn
it's
right,
just
heading 20 tree vectors for the ILS approach, runway tree right at Baltimore, Washington.
Roger, turn right, heading 203, vectors for ILS 33 right, 33 right at Baltimore, Washington. Skyhawk Alpha Bravo. What altitude should I be?
Hey, Deshaun,
Pro
you
Flight
there?
682, climb and maintain flight level 380. Pro Flight 682, contact Washington Center on 133.9er.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 and over to center on 133.9. We'll see you, Pro Flight 682. Washington Center, good evening, Pro Flight 682, flight level 240 for 380. Alright, so I don't know why the intercom stuff's not working.
Washington Center, good
Probably
afternoon.
restart it when we get down to Myrtle Beach. Beyond ATC is doing its thing, so.
Delta 704, contact Patuxent approach on 135.625.
Contact approach on 13565, Delta 704.
I don't know how well it's doing its
Delta
thing.
704, contact Patuxent approach on 135.625.
If we're flying like that, that can't be pleasant for bats.
Center, we're cleared. Our number 110 approach in the middle peninsula. Descending to 2000 and what we told when established on file.
Citation 4936.
00 Bravo, contact Potomac approach on 119.85.
Switching to 119.8500 Bravo.
Center, Zerka Zulu, looking for lower.
Citation 0 Echo Zulu, descend and maintain flight level.
That's off.
Washington Center, JetBlue 4196, flight level 350.
Delta 865, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
Contact Washington Center 132.05, Delta 865. Have a good night. Washington Center, American 1742 is with you, climbing 24.1 for 320.
American 1742, Washington Center, good evening.
Well, the traffic.
Washington Center, American 452, flight level 370. American 452, Washington Center, good morning.
Washington Center, Duke, November 91, Delta Sierra, flight level 240.
Duke 91 Delta Sierra, Washington Center, good evening.
Washington Center, Duke, November 91, Delta Sierra, ready for descent.
Duke 1 Delta Sierra, good evening. Skyhawk
So
6
angry.
Alpha Foxtrot, contact Potomac approach on 119.85.
Approach at 119.85, Skyhawk 6 Alpha Foxtrot, good evening.
Center, Spirit Wings 3380. Flight level 310, descending down to 270 on the ground to RNAV arrival. Spirit Wings 3380, Washington Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 380, Giant 3311. Giant 30, 311, contact Washington Center on 132.55.
Washington Center, 132.55, Giant 3311.
Giant 3311, contact Washington Center on 132.55. With you at flight level 30. United 420 Washington Center, good evening. UAL 420 Washington Center, affirmative, good evening. Giant 30, 311, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370, Giant 3311.
Giant 30, 311, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Citation 0, Echo Zulu, Roger, cleared via the 105 arrival.
Washington Center 500 Echo Zulu. We would like to descend via the 105 arrival.
Citation 0, Echo Zulu, contact Washington Center on 125.45.
125.45, Echo Zulu. Good night.
American 245, flight level 350, ready to descend on the Cloud 2 for ILS 04.
American 245, Washington Center, good evening.
Washington Center, American 245, I'd like to start our descent into LaGuardia.
Washington Center, 3 Papa Lima, when can I expect my descent?
I guess Mike is bad.
Sun via the Papa Hotel Lima Bravo, October 4 arrival. Expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 432. Alright, maintain 269 knots, nice, until Paleo, JetBlue 4196.
JetBlue 4196, maintain 269 knots until Paleo.
Maintain 269 knots until Paleo, JetBlue 4196. Washington Center, Diamond 124 Papa Tango at 5,000.
Diamond 124, Papa Tango, Washington Center, good afternoon. Altimeter 2980.
Altimeter 2980 for Papa Tango.
For Papa Tango, descend and maintain 3,000.
Washington Center, Giant 4436 is with you at flight level 400.
Giant 4436, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Oh, if I see oh, well, he's not even replying. Which before it's not replying anyway. My cabin crew.
Washington Center, Cessna 271 for Bravo at 18,000 feet.
Cessna 271, Alpha Bravo, Washington Center. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Just want to... Could you advise me vectors, please? Just want to...
Washington Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, flight level 150, inbound Kilo Alpha Mike India.
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, Washington Center. Roger.
Prop Flight 682, Washington Center. Expect the ILS runway 36 approach into Myrtle Beach. Descent will be in 20 minutes. Let me know if you want to descend sooner.
Expect ILS 36 Center into Myrtle Beach for flight 682. I said center, it's just 36.
Washington Center, American 704, on frequency. Checking in.
American 704, good evening.
Papa, climbing 4,100 for 6,500.
Skyhawk 949 Sierra, Papa, Washington Center, good afternoon. Eastern altimeter 29.901.
901, Sierra Papa.
1,000 to go.
Center Delta 2229, flight level 350.
Delta 2229, Washington Center, good evening.
Does anybody have the FS to crew animated first officer? Because I kind of want to get it. I don't use FS to crew nearly enough. And I should. Maybe I'll use it on the next flight. I haven't used it in a while. I'll use it on the next flight.
Washington Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, flight level 260, inbound Tango Alpha, Papa Alpha. Washington Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta. We'd like to descend to flight level 140 now.
For Bravo Delta, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Again for DXP 477.
VXP 685, descend via the
Causes
RIC
issues.
arrival, Raleigh altimeter.
What's up, 49RC? What kind of issues you have with it?
Flight level 240.
I'm intrigued with it, mainly not even for this, like, just like monitor flying is like, it probably wouldn't add much, like I'd have to like turn my head.
Altitude.
I'm thinking in the VR realm, that's gotta be trippy to see, like a character doing things next to you. But I'm curious, what to do?
Southwest 957 Norfolk weather, wind 200 at 10 altimeter 3005, clear skies.
Thank you, Southwest 957.
Southwest 957, descend and maintain 3000, turn left, heading 165. Delta 591, Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Delta 591.
696 Bravo, flight level 370.
696 Bravo, Lima, Washington Center, good evening.
I actually want to disconnect, turn off. Oh, that's weird. And only the animated first officer did that? Settings. Announcements are there. Turn off that stuff. Holy shit. Standard version doesn't give you issues. Interesting. It's weird to me because the animated first officer really should just be the animation of going through the motions. I would think. I have no idea how it works. I don't have it. That's very weird. It's very weird. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have to do some research before I pull the trigger. But the next flight we'll use FS to crew because I haven't used it in a while. I spent the money. I used it for a little bit. I was waiting for some bugs to be worked out, which I know there's been a bunch of updates. So. What's up, Corgi? How are you on this fine Saturday?
Southwest 3657, descend and maintain 5000, turn right, heading 215 vectors for the ILS runway, 5 approach.
Center 5000, turn right to 217, Southwest 366.
Just waking up. Very nice. I actually woke up earlier than I wanted because my wife woke me up because she was going to like a Pilates class or something. I have like an annoying cramp in my left leg that is driving me crazy. I might have to stand up and stretch once we leave. What was I gonna say? I've yet to see this weather radar work, but I haven't found any weather. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some weather. Weather rate is on, which I'm not used to.
JetBlue 678, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
Yeah.
132.
Gotta get some ideas for some more light alerts, methinks.
477 with you, flight level 180.
I don't know what else to do.
BXP 685, Washington Center, roger.
And then I have to want to actually put the effort into building them out because it's all manual. I mean, it's not hard, it's just a little tedious and time consuming.
Washington Center, Delta 591. Flight level 280 for 330.
Delta 591, Washington Center, roger.
Flight 682, contact Washington Center on 123.85.
123.85, ProFlight 682, we'll see. Washington Center, good evening, ProFlight 682, flight level 380.
Flight 682, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Good evening.
234 with you, flight level 360.
ExecJet 234, Washington Center, good evening.
Could you call me Cessna, so and not TBN, please? Cessna 1 Alpha Bravo.
TBM 1 Alpha
So-
Bravo, understood. I will refer to you as Cessna.
Request engine startup. Cessna 1 Alpha Bravo.
TBM 1 Alpha Bravo.
I kind of want to
startup
try
approved.
cabin crisis, but I don't want to deal with the SWAVA paperwork of a diversion. But this is something we will have to mess with. So 2 things we have to do when we get to Myrtle Beach is restart SayIntentions. No, I don't know. I don't know what they do, to be honest. I just know there's something more involved when you do a diversion. And I don't feel like looking through their pilot handbook to figure out exactly what that is.
Washington Center.
But I'm intrigued with
We request IFR to Kilo Romeo Whiskey India.
I'm intrigued with whatchamacallit.
Jet 1083.
It's up to Sunset Service.
I
I'm
never
intrigued with the cabin
requested
crisis stuff. What's up, Arch? How you
an
doing?
IFR plan to Chevik.
They have a Halloween
I
cabin crew?
requested an IFR plan
Who
to
say intentions?
Kilo
My cabin
Romeo
crew is broken right now. I don't know. They just dropped a new update, I think,
Need
this
that
morning.
clearance now.
And
I'm now currently at 16,000 feet, climbing 20,000 feet. EasyJet 1083.
EasyJet Mike 83, cleared to Kivik, direct VIP pass, Dennis filed, squawk 1365, NI dent.
You know what I want them to add? I'm gonna have to add it in. Make it random. Every time you have a new flight, have a random option to pick a new cabin crew. I think that would be cool.
November 883, Mike Papa, Washington Center, squawk 4543, and ident.
Squawk 4543 and ident. 883 Mike Papa.
They have a lot of
Center,
options
November
now.
883 Mike Papa.
3, Mike Papa
Like, just
Roger.
because some of them are, like, region-based doesn't mean, like,
164, Victor Victor, you're
you know,
squawking
someone from Germany
7700.
can't be living
What
in the
is your
States flying to the
emergency?
Southwest.
Washington
It's probably the minority, but it's not that it's impossible. So you could certainly have it set to be random for the cabin crew. I'm gonna have to throw that all in the partner Discord. I don't know why my cabin crew's not working though, and I don't want to restart SayIntentions and bug anything out because it's actually working pretty smoothly. This is the last like 2 flights I've done with SayIntentions have probably been the best 2 flights that I've done. I haven't had anything that was like
altimeter 3033.
non-standard or non-protocol. Sounds like they quit. He never boarded the plane. He never did anything. There was no safety briefing. There was nothing. I can't even talk to him. I keep trying. My co-pilot works on the intercom. I could tell Brian, the dev, to take over the. I mean, shit. We could have Murph take over the comms. I think now with this update. Do we want to go with Murph?
JetBlue 483.
We're gonna go with Murph.
Diesel Loco 600, contact Norfolk Tower on 120.8.
Hey Murph, can you take over the comms for the rest of the flight?
Norfolk Tower on 120.8, Diesel Loco 600.
Aye, Captain Chris. I'll be taking over the comms from here on out. Let's keep her steady, and I'll handle the chatter with ATC. Slater.
Jesus!
With you, 2,600 request flight following.
Well, we're about to find out and see how it goes.
Washington Center, good afternoon, American 437.
120 miles to Wills.
330, course 145.
American 437, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Washington Center, American 437, we are now ready
Miffy,
to
what's going
climb
on?
flight level 350, request flight level 350.
Washington Center, Delta 2450, descending through point level 200.
Very curious at what it does. Well, I can always request descent when I'm ready for it.
Via the drone to arrival.
Delta 2450,
Do that.
Washington
So we'll
Center.
say 45 miles.
Good evening.
FMC is recommending for top of descent, which should be fine based upon the pyramid discontinuity.
Contact Albert J. Ellis Tower on
So we'll see how it
132.65.
goes.
Contact Albert Ellis Tower.
49 Whiskey, I have had both. This is, out of all the times I've started using cabin crew, I've only actually started recently. I have only had an issue on 2 flights. This is the 2nd flight.
American 1787,
And it's typically right after an update. It seems like it needs one more restart for it all to
contact
work. I
Washington
don't know.
Center on 120.75.
But you need 2 separate push-to-talk keys.
Switching to 120.75 Delta 1221 Papa Golf.
Washington Center, Duke 681 Papa Delta, request descend to 11,000.
Duke 1 Papa Delta, descend and maintain 11,000. Duke 1 Papa Delta, contact Washington Center on 132.025.
Flight 682, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain
682.
flight level 230. Flight 682.
I forgot he was doing it. Cursed again on the damn network. Damn it!
Center Air Canada 89, flight level 360.
Gotta stop doing that. These guys are gonna be like, you're a fucking problem.
Washington Center, citation 176 with you, flight level 450.
Citation Lima 76, Washington Center, good morning.
Hopefully they didn't have me.
Good afternoon, JetBlue 668, flight level 370.
JetBlue 668, Washington Center, good afternoon.
So let's do something else. I wonder if we can trick it into working. Let's try something. Let's do intercom. I'm gonna disable him on
Center,
1.
Giant 3668, flight level 370.
Giant 3668, Washington Center.
Let's try this.
Washington Center, 09 Whiskey.
Com should be back on me now.
09 Whiskey flight following
Hey,
already
Sean, how you
established
doing
radar
today?
contact confirmed.
Hey, Captain. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Contact.
Just
There we
keeping an
go.
eye on things up here, you know?
135.5.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks, Captain. Just doing my thing up here, you know?
He's doing his thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Deshaun Williams. We're currently on our descent into Myrtle Beach, so please fasten your seatbelts and make sure any items you don't need are stowed away. Our crew will be coming around to collect any trash or items that are no longer needed. Thanks for your cooperation.
Alright, so let's try this now.
American 705.
I'm gonna flip the co-pilot back to Murph, and I'm gonna put cabin crew back on Deshaun.
ExecJet 164. Victor Victor radar contact West Point altimeter 3003. Fly heading 025 vectors to Tampa. Then on navigation.
Washington Center will turn
Hey, Deshaun, how's everything doing back there?
But we're now direct Baltimore with an emergency. Orbit direction.
I'm wondering if that wakes it back up.
ExecJet 164. Victor Victor negative. Fly heading 025 vectors to Tampa. Then on navigation. Maintain emergency squawk 7700.
Hey, Murph, how you doing?
Fly direct Kappa, orbit division.
NWOR 5088. Contact Washington Center on 135.5.
I might have just broke them both.
Captain Chris, I'm doing grand. Thanks for asking. Ready to handle the radios and keep us on course to Myrtle Beach? Slanges.
With you, I-45.
Vision Jet 74 Delta
So
Juliet.
it seems
Washington
like
Center,
only
Roger.
intercom 1 is working right now. So we'll restart SayIntentions when we get down into Myrtle.
Please acknowledge.
I don't really need
Cessna
Murph
1
on the
Alpha
comms.
Bravo,
The first
acknowledge.
officer is going to switch over to,
Could you confirm my I-5 Ronald
I guess the crew on land.
Cessna 1 Alpha Bravo, affirmative. You are cleared to Ronald Reagan Airport via direct. Maintain flight level 180. 4 Bravo Delta. Contact Washington Center on 133.57.
So we'll do it that way for now.
Catbird 104, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Washington Center, Catbird 103. We'd like to
I don't need this
descend
over the set.
via Mike Lima Lima Echo Tango 3. Arrival with Oscar Kilo November Echo Echo transition into Charlotte, please. Descend and maintain flight level.
So we're like really far out still.
American 452, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Descend and maintain flight level 1990.
So 225. Alright, descent checklist. Minimum is 225 set. ERF target. We're looking at flaps 30, 143. Quarter break, we're doing level 2.
Viper Niner
And
440, X Washington Center, Roger.
Checked.
Viper Niner 440, X
Checked.
Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Viper 9440 X-ray, leveling off at 200.
Washington Center, longitude November 354 Charlie Golf is with you at flight level 430.
Longitude 354, Charlie Golf, Washington Center, good evening.
Over to Washington Center, 354 Charlie Golf.
Longitude 4 Charlie Golf, Washington Center, good evening.
JetBlue 184, Washington Center, good morning.
It's making a racket down here. What is
Spirit
going
Wing
on?
740, Washington Center, good morning.
Yeah, I don't know. God, these people need better mic. Yeah, some of them are like in like echo chambers on 2 cans in a string. I don't know what they're doing.
American 1221, PG contact Raleigh approach on 132.35.
Yeah, beyond ATC doing its thing.
132.35.
Pretty cool.
Piper 40 X-ray contact Norfolk approach on 119.55.
So still about 100 miles
Piper
out.
9440 X-ray declaring an emergency.
D my immersion! Corky said D my immersion. I'm being ignored. Cabin crew, you're making a racket back there.
This is Echo Papa Alpha requesting IFR clearance.
Hello?
I'm working on that clearance.
She's
Stand by,
pissed.
heads up. The
Ignoring
app
me.
version is too old for a reliable experience. Please update to the latest version by download it from the pilot portal.
Download it from the pilot portal.
Dennis filed. Climb and maintain flight level 360.
I don't know. She just came home making a racket, slamming things around back there, flicking on lights. I don't know what's going on.
Released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1609 Zulu. Time is now 15:54.
Washington Center, American 1727 at flight level 370.
American 1727, Washington Center. Good evening.
Like I'm intrigued about the
Contact Washington Center on 135.3.
135.3. We'll see you for flight 682. I don't think I put the comms back on Murph. Washington Center, good evening. Pro flight 682, flight level 237 for 230. Oh, because I think I disabled him for
682, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Expecting ILS runway 4 left approaching to Kennedy, expecting descent in 22 minutes. Bucky 700.
Bucky 700, Washington Center. Good afternoon.
Washington Center, longitude November 354 Charlie Golf with you at flight level 340, descending to the approach for Emu 354 Charlie Golf.
I got weather radar on. Let's see it doing anything. I mean, there's really not any weather here. So big. See something.
Prop flight 682, Washington Center, descend and maintain 2000, altimeter 30.26.
Down to 2000, 3026, Pro Flight 682.
Washington Center, good morning. Hyper 500 Sierra Bravo with you, flight level 110.
Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Washington Center. Roger. Altimeter 2991. Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Washington Center. Descend and maintain 3000.
3000, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo.
I need someone to remind me to refill the
Piper
oil
28R
before we have
8277 cleared for the approach.
Washington Center, Casper 104, Bravo Delta, flight level 280, inbound.
Refill the
Romeo
Earl.
Alpha Papa,
Refill the oil,
Zulu,
the engine oil.
Zulu.
I'm at 29%,
Skyhawk
number
November
1, 35.
736 November, Hotel Washington Center, Roger. Altimeter 2994.
You know I always forget and then shit starts flashing and going crazy.
Skyhawk 6 November Hotel.
Jesus!
Center, November 68, Whiskey Papa, flight level 180.
November 68 Whiskey Papa Jacksonville Center, Roger. Altimeter 3030. Couch 4872, Washington Center. Good evening.
Couch? What kind of call sign is couch? Right, technically you can make up.
NASA 1981, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.375.
Contact Jacksonville Center 134.375, NASA 1981, so long.
TBM, November 142 Charlie, Papa Washington Center, contact Wilmington approach on 135.75.
Wilmington approach 135.75, TBM 2 Charlie Papa.
Piper Delta X-ray Lima, contact Seymour Johnson approach on 127.3.
127.3, Piper Delta X-ray Lima. Washington Center, November 883 Mike Papa.
November 883 Mike Papa, Washington Center. Roger. Newton Grove, altimeter 29er, 1. 8 Whiskey Papa, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.375.
Over to 134.375 from 8 Whiskey Papa.
Washington Center, Delta 2436. Climbing through flight level 310 for flight level 350.
Delta 2436, Washington Center. Good evening. Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, contact Fayetteville Tower on 118.3.
Push to Fayetteville Tower at 118.3, Piper 520 Sierra Bravo.
Radical 0 Romeo Alpha, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.375.
Jacksonville Center on 134.375, Romeo Alpha.
See what kind of vectors we get.
Flight 682, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.375.
134.375. Flight 682, we'll see. Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon, Proflight 682. Flight level 2000. I don't know why I said flight level.
Flight 682, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon, supply, altimeter 30.24.
3024, Flight 682.
American 2980, flight level speed 60.
American 2980, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta, contact Wilmington Tower on 119.9er.
Flight 682, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 180 vectors for the ILS runway 36 approach.
Descend and maintain 4000, heading 180 vectors for the ILS 36 approach, Proflight 682.
Flight 682, negative, descend and maintain 4000, turn left heading 180 for vectors to the ILS runway 36 approach.
Descend and maintain 4000, heading 180, vectors ILS 36 approach, Flight 682.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa contact Washington Center on 124.025.
Sierra Papa 124.025. Good night.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1009 with you, flight level 320.
Delta 1009, Jacksonville Center. Roger.
Approach checklist,
Pro flight
altimeters are set.
682, contact Myrtle Beach approach on 119.2.
Packs are auto, start switches continuous. 119.2, Pro Flight 682 to see. Myrtle Beach approach, Pro Flight 682, descending 4,000 at a 11,000. Heading 180.
Pro Flight 682, Myrtle Beach approach. Good afternoon, Ocean Isle Beach, altimeter 30.23.
3023, Pro Flight 682.
Experimental 5-3, Gulf Myrtle Beach approach, roger. Altimeter 2988. Experimental 5-3, Gulf fly heading 085. American 5959, Myrtle Beach approach, good afternoon. North Myrtle Beach, altimeter 2983.
Altimeter 2983, American 5959.
American 5959, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
What gate are we parking at today?
135.05, American 5959.
Piper
Bravo.
0 Sierra Bravo, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
Contact Jacksonville Center at 135.05, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo. Myrtle Beach approach, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo with you, 3000 with India. Myrtle Beach approach, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo with you, 3000.
Cessna November 4152, Myrtle Beach approach. Expect a visual approach runway 23, altimeter 2997.
Dew point 21.
Altimeter
3036. Arriving and departing runway 18.
Cessna 152, contact Strand
Visual
Tower on
approach is in
Ladies and gentlemen, we
124.6.
have started our final
Advise on
approach
course
into Myrtle
heading.
Beach.
Altitude.
Please turn off all boardable
So landing the point runway 18, but we're getting 360.
In preparation for landing in Myrtle Beach,
Kodiak 5
be
Papa
certain
Tango,
your seat
contact
back is
Myrtle
straight
Beach
up and your
approach
seat
on
belt is fastened.
127.4.
Please secure your carry-on items, stow your tray table, and pass any remaining service items and unwanted reading materials to the flight attendants. Thank you.
Street off at 10,000 feet, 66 miles northeast of KCAT.
November 7772 Tree, Gulf Myrtle Beach approach, roger.
Pro Flight 682, turn right heading 225.
Right 225, Pro Flight 682. AI, baby.
Myrtle approach, American 6823 has picked up the localizer for runway 18. Myrtle approach, American 6823 is 4 miles out from the runway. Request permission to land.
Pro Flight 682, proceed direct Chaka, cleared for the ILS runway 36 approach.
Direct Chaka, cleared ILS 36 approach, Pro Flight 682. So ATC question. The last altitude they cleared me to was 4,000 feet, and now they proceeded me direct Chaka, which is a 1,600 foot altitude restriction. Actually, I think I answered my own question.
6,500.
Kodiak November 9065 Papa Tango, Myrtle Beach approach, roger.
Myrtle Beach approach is
Chaka's still 4 miles to the FAF.
descending through
So
3,900 for waypoint Chaka for RNAV approach.
So, alright, so I guess what my question was is, Chaka's at 1,600 and above. I thought Chaka was the FAF. It's not. So I thought I was going to be too close and too high. But I'm not. So I think this is going to work out.
Myrtle Beach approach experimental 9853 Golf on the RNAV runway 36 inbound to Chaka.
Experimental
4K is the
Gulf
FAF.
Myrtle Beach approach, roger. Altimeter 2988.
So I think I should be just below glide slope or at glide slope when I get to Chaka.
We'll expect the ILS runway 36 right approaching to Charlotte with the RAV run 3.
Vectors are a little wide.
We'll expect that to descend in 15.
Feel like I could have been a little bit closer.
2529.
Blue Street 2529, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
Instructions to it, say.
Archer Seminole 806 Alpha Mike.
That makes sense.
2000 feet.
I'm still F asleep.
Seminole 806 Alpha Mike Myrtle Beach approach. I am not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawking 4762 mode C. Ident one more time for me. Bonanza 9 Papa Alpha contact Myrtle Beach approach on 127.4.
Approach on 127.4, Bonanza 9 Papa Alpha, thank you.
Cabin crew, seats for arrival.
Vision Jet 74 Delta Juliet Myrtle Beach. Approach radar
Cabin
contact.
crew, take seats
Climb
for
and
landing.
maintain. Flight level 200, altimeter
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your
3009er.
lead flight attendant,
Fly heading
Sean
238
Williams.
vectors to top of
Beginning our
descent.
final approach into
Then
Myrtle
own
Beach.
navigation.
Please fasten your seatbelts and ensure that your seat backs are upright. The crew will be coming around to collect any items that are no
Seminole
longer
6
needed.
Alpha Mike
Thank you.
radar for Gaston Airport 2 SC8. Seminole 6 Alpha Mike radar contact North Myrtle Beach altimeter 299er4.
Myrtle Beach ground, American 2037, taxiing to Alpha 5 Alpha.
American 2037 contact Myrtle Beach ground on 120.3 for taxi instructions.
Turn right, heading 06, descend and maintain 150, solo steps on localized. Runway ILS 36, approach, Patriot 65.
So is this why I also didn't need a 40 or 30 degree intercept? Because I'm still 4 miles outside of the FAF.
Contact Jacksonville Center on 135.05.
Jacksonville Center, 135.05. Time 4 Papa Tango.
Squawk 3730, I then expect our nav approach runway 36, altimeter 3000, report. Waypoint Chaka, southwest, 40.
Okay. It's a fair assessment.
Myrtle Beach approach, waypoint Chaka for southwest, 4099.
4 Bravo Delta, continue approach.
Okay, so technically then this would be incorrect because they told me to go direct Chaka, and that's got me at like a 100-degree intercept angle here.
Runway 18 established on localizer and established on final.
4 Bravo Delta, turn right, heading 290.
What's up, Sickam?
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, turn left heading 010 vectors for the ILS runway 18 approach.
I mean, we're gonna do the steep turn intercept this properly because
010 vectors for the ILS runway 18, Piper 50 Sierra Bravo.
we're on heading 263 to intercept for a 350 course.
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo.
I don't even know what that math is.
Myrtle Beach approach, vectors for final.
Where do you find the radio? No, I don't follow. Speed check, flaps one. Oh, if you talk about the minimums, that's this knob right here. The inner or outer knob changes between radio or barrow,
128.45.
and the skinnier the inner knob does
Tower on
the
28.45,
altitude.
American 452.
Flaps 5. Flaps 10. Teensy bit. Oh, where is it on the approach plate? Depends on which chart you're looking at. The JEP, you have it on the briefing strip. Gear down. Flaps 15. A little high. Little bit high. Are you using Navigraph, Syncam?
ProFlight 682, contact Myrtle Beach Tower on 128.45.
Over to tower 12845. We'll see you 682. Myrtle Beach Tower, ProFlight 682, ILS 36.
ProFlight 682, Myrtle Beach Tower, winds 113 at 5. Runway 36, cleared to land.
36 clear to land, ProFlight 682.
Myrtle Beach Tower, American 5318 with you, descending 1,600 feet.
Upstairs.
American 5318, Myrtle Beach Tower, descend and maintain 1,600, expect our nav approach to runway 36, report established on final.
Descend and maintain 1,200, expect our nav approach to runway 36, report established on final, American 5318.
So that looks like some weather over there, but nothing's showing up on the weather radar.
Runway 36, cleared to land.
Vision Jet 7, Papa Charlie, contact departure.
Clear departure, 7 Papa Charlie. Thanks a lot.
Piper 0 Sierra
Sorry
Bravo,
about
winds
that. Right
228
now
at
it's
8.
a
Runway
little bit
18,
high.
cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 18, Piper 50 Sierra Bravo.
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Contact ground on 120.3.
Put you to ground at 120.3, Piper 50 Sierra Bravo.
Myrtle Beach Tower, American 5959 with you.
American 5959, Myrtle Beach Tower, turn right heading 320 vectors for the ILS runway 18 approach.
Myrtle Beach Tower, American 5959 on final runway ILS approach 18.
1,000.
Myrtle Beach Towers, ProFlight 682, clear to land. Can't remember what they said before.
Myrtle Beach Tower, November 500 Sierra Bravo with you 2000.
Piper
Myrtle Beach Tower is ProFlight 682, cleared to land. Alright, well, we're gonna land anyway.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Nomad 1-1, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
100.
Leaving airspace, frequency change approved, Nomad 1-1.
50.
7 Juliet Yankee, contact departure.
20. 10.
Contact departure.
Vision Jet 7 Juliet Yankee.
Holy floats, Batman. First screen, decel.
ProFlight 682, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Contact ground on 120.3.
4 Bravo Delta, welcome to Myrtle Beach. Contact ground on 120.3.
Switching to ground on 120.3. Good day. Myrtle Beach Tower, Catbird
Roll it out.
104, Bravo Delta, holding short runway 36. We are ready for departure.
120.3, Pro Flight 682. I had a tailwind. I probably needed to kill the throttles a little quicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Myrtle Beach. The local time is 1:52 p.m. and the weather here is a lovely 24 degrees Celsius with a slight breeze. Fun fact, Myrtle Beach is known for its beautiful 60-mile stretch of sandy beaches and is a popular vacation spot for families. We hope you enjoy your time. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach the final parking position. Captain Chris and the whole crew would like to say goodbye right now. Thank you for flying with us today.
In 10 minutes, departure on 119.2, squawk 4423.
7 Juliet Yankee, read back correct.
Myrtle Beach ground, Vision Jet 737 Juliet Yankee, request taxi to runway, we have Romeo.
Myrtle Beach ground, Pro Flight 682 requesting taxi to gate Bravo 6.
Pro Flight 682, taxi to B6 via Alpha 6, Alpha Charlie 5 Charlie. Have a good day.
Holy shit.
Chris 10, ground velocity 01.
Alpha 6, Alpha. Alpha 6, Alpha 5, Charlie, Pro Flight 682. That was confusing. Those instructions were a
Flight
little
682, negative, taxi to Bravo 6 via Alpha 6, Alpha Charlie 5 Charlie.
Gate Bravo 6 by Alpha 6, Alpha 5, Charlie, Pro Flight 682. Whoa! Where the fuck did you come from?
Looking for my IFR clearance to Norfolk International and I have Sierra.
Experimental 90853, Gulf Myrtle Beach ground, cleared to Norfolk International. Radar vectors
I didn't
are
even
Dennis
see that!
Climb and maintain 5,000. Departure
I'm
on
using Beyond
127.4.
ATC for traffic
Squawk
injection,
3274.
and I think IRL they are
Runway
using
36
1.8.
for departure.
SayIntentions didn't flip it, hence also the tailwind.
Vectors RDIV and then as filed. Altitude 5,000. 127.4.
I should probably be a little bit more aware of what the winds are,
Runway 36.
for obvious reasons, and then just request the runway change.
Experimental 53, Gulf readback correct.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and shut down number 1.
Cessna Victor Bravo Alpha taxi to runway tree 6 via Alpha hold short of runway tree 6. Contact tower on 128.45.
Do I have to do anything fancy on the overhead panel for a single engine taxi?
Myrtle Beach ground, prime air 023.
Myrtle Beach ground prime air 023 taxi to parking via Alpha. Remain this frequency.
Swap the packs to the
Myrtle
APU?
Beach ground, Catbird 4 Bravo Delta, ready for taxi.
Oh, I already did that. Yeah.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta taxi to runway tree 6 via Alpha, hold short of runway tree 6. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 36 via Alpha, hold short of runway 36, contact tower on 128.45 when ready.
B6 should be on the end.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Simon 124 Papa Tango is cleared to coastal Carolina. Radar vectors CRV, none as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Departure on 119.2 and squawk 4554.
That's a fucking high-speed taxi right there coming out of the
Clearance delivery. Allegiant 2230. I'd like to receive our IFR clearance to St. Pete, Florida.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Cleared to Detroit, Radar vectors flow, then is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 200. Expect 340 10 minutes after. Departure on 127.4 and squawk 4721. Spirit wings 1454.
Spirit wing 1454, read back correct.
And ground Spirit wings 1454 ready for push and start at Bravo 2 with information, Mike. Clear to Detroit, radar vectors to flow, as is filed, climb maintain, flight level 200, expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure, departure 127.4, squawk 4721, and we are ready for push and start.
Parking on description, NWR 5088, thank you.
NWR 5088, roger, taxi to parking at your discretion.
Parking on description, NWR 5088, thank you.
Ground, Commander 9, Papa Alpha, clear of runway 36, taxiway Zulu, request taxi to General Aviation Parking, please.
Myrtle Beach Ground, Skyhawk 92 Hotel is on Bravo, taxiing to General Aviation Parking.
Skyhawk 902 Hotel, Myrtle Beach Ground, roger, taxi to General Aviation
Ladies and
Parking,
germs,
via Bravo.
welcome to
Have a
Myrtle
good
Beach.
evening.
Taxi to GA via Bravo 92 Hotel.
Skyhawk 902 Hotel, roger, taxi to General Aviation Parking via Bravo. Have a good day.
The flight was approved. 71 foot per minute landing rate. Yay! What's ProFlight say? 71 foot per minute.
Ryanair 661 Myrtle Beach ground taxi to
Not
gate 6
bad,
Alpha
Rabbit.
via Bravo.
Not bad.
Charlie cross runway 18 at Charlie. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure. Have a good evening, Tree 29er.
Taxi to gate 6 Alpha via Bravo. Thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye. Later. Thanks, bye.
Information Yankee.
Bonanza 559 Papa Alpha Myrtle Beach ground taxi to General Aviation Parking via Zulu, hold short of runway 18. Then continue taxi via Bravo. Have a good day.
All right, let's get set up for the next leg. I think I have plenty of time for that. Ooh, 2 hours to get to Nashville? Can we do it? I hope so.
Clearance delivery, Bonanza 9, Papa Alpha, with information.
Yes, it is.
Requesting IFR clearance to Savannah, Kilo, Sierra Alpha. Victor.
Says flight time hour 35. I think we could do that. It's the headwind, though, that's going to be a little bit rough.
Mike, looking for IFR clearance to Minneapolis.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
We're going to stay on
Myrtle
the
Beach ground, Cirrus,
quick
2
turn.
Charlie
Quick turn.
parking stall 7, looking for VFR clearance to Daytona Beach with information Papa.
Clearance on request. Stand by. Bonanza 9 Papa Alpha readback,
This is the
correct?
product manager.
Expect runway
Everything's up
36.
to date.
Report ready for taxi.
FS to crew, we want SOP 3.
Bonanza 9, Papa Alpha.
Bonanza 9 Papa Alpha taxi to runway 36 via Bravo contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Bonanza 9, Papa Alpha, negative. We're not quite ready to taxi. Can we just hold that and request when we are ready, please?
This is 120.3. American 5319.
American 5319er, go ahead.
American 5319er is ready for pushback and start.
American 5319er, contact ground on 120.3 for pushback and start.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta Myrtle Beach ground cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors planned then as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4, squawk 2321.
Cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors plan. Then is filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 220. 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4. Squawk 2321.
4 Bravo Delta readback correct. Expect runway 18. Report ready for push and start.
Let's
Expect
fix the
runway
anti-cloud.
18. We are ready for push and start.
Learjet 7GA, you're welcome. Learjet 7GA, Myrtle Beach, ground, go ahead.
Myrtle Beach ground, at or below 1500.
Alright, since this is Southwest, we're going with Janet and Toby as cabin crew for the next leg. I don't even know what that's gonna be. Let's restart SayIntentions. Let's click the new flight button. Let's see if the cabin crew works.
Myrtle Beach ground, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta. We are ready to taxi.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta taxi to runway 18 via Alpha hold short of runway 18. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 18 via Alpha. Hold short of runway 18. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure. Catbird 4 Bravo Delta. Myrtle Beach ground, good afternoon. And WR 5088.
0. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 36. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 120.3. Advise on initial contact you have information hotel. Myrtle Beach International Airport, information hotel. 1656 Zulu. Wind 105 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Temperature 24. Dew point 20. Altimeter 3025. Arriving and departing runway 36. Visual approach is in use.
Now it's
Advise on
36
course
again.
heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short and
Myrtle Beach clearance, pro flight 682.
Clear,
IFR to Nashville, please.
Radar vectors to
We have
flow.
hotel.
Dennis filed, climb maintain, flight level 230. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4 and squawk 3165.
American 452, read back correct. Ground flight 682, Myrtle Beach ground, cleared to Nashville. Radar vectors say, then is filed. Climb and maintain 34,000. Departure on 127.4, squawk 3422.
Myrtle Beach ground, American 2037.
That was fucking wicked quick. Say again for pro flight 682.
Pro flight 682, cleared to Nashville. Radar vectors CA. Then is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Departure on 127.4, squawk 3422.
Pro flight 682, clear to Nashville. Radar vectors CA, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Departure on 127.4, squawk 3422.
Pro flight 682, read back correct.
That's fantastic news. How do we get FS to crew to work again? Because I don't remember. Oh, there it is.
Bonanza
Oh, I have to
Alpha, Alpha,
fucking
Roger.
log back in and shit.
Bonanza 9
Well,
Alpha, ready for
stand by one.
runway 36.
'Cause I don't even remember what my stuff is. I mean, I can keep this on.
Skyhawk 92 Hotel cleared to Hilton Head. Radar vectors Charleston, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Departure on 127.4. Squawk 1421. Expect runway
product
18
updates
for
for
departure.
flow and stuff. Look out.
Clear to Wilmington, VFR at or below 5,500. Departure on 127.4, squawk 1554, Meridian 534, Papa Papa.
Meridian 4 Papa Papa, read back correct. Expect runway 18, report ready for taxi.
Where the hell is SOP 3?
Approach ground, Meridian 534, Papa Papa, ready for taxi, VFR to Wilmington.
Meridian 4 Papa Papa, taxi to runway 18 via Bravo contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Clearance delivery, American 452, like to pick up our IFR.
Okay.
To Fort Lauderdale, please. Cleared to Fort Lauderdale via radar vectors to CHS. Climb and maintain flight level 310. Expect 380 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2, squawk 5427, American 452.
American 452, read back correct.
Myrtle Beach ground, Ryanair 661, request taxi to gate 6 Alpha.
Ryanair 661 Myrtle Beach ground taxi to gate 6
why.
Alpha via Bravo.
Did
Charlie cross runway 18 at Charlie. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure. Have a good evening, Tree 29er.
Taxi to gate 6 Alpha via Bravo. Thanks, bye.
Myrtle Beach clearance. Skyhawk 4288, quarterback with information, Yankee.
Myrtle Beach clearance, Delta 5959, type Airbus A320. We have information. Mike, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Clear to Atlanta, radar vector CAE, then is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 300, departures on 119.2, squawk 1256.
Alright,
Delta
I don't know where to use
5959.
this, so this is going to be real interesting.
Clear to Hilton Head, radar vectors to CHS, then is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 200, departure on 127.4, squawk 5147, Piper 500
Let's get set
Sierra
up.
Bravo.
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Expect runway 18.
Let's get set
Report
up.
ready for taxi.
Expect runway 18, report ready for taxi, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo. Myrtle Beach ground, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, request taxi IFR.
Myrtle Beach ground, Catbird 4 Bravo Delta.
Where do you set your
We are
mic?
requesting pushback and startup. Gate 3 Alpha. Aircraft is Tango Bravo Mike Niner.
Huh?
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta pushback and start approved at Gate Tree Alpha. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Where does the microphone get set up?
Pushback and startup approved.
Hello?
We will contact tower when ready for departure.
Let's get set up.
Aircraft calling ground, your last transmission was not understood. Please state your request.
Cleared to Detroit. Radar vectors flow, then is filed.
Let's start setting up.
Climb maintained.
Roger.
Flight level 200. Expect 340 10 minutes after. Departure on 127.4 and squawk 4721. Spirit Wings 1454.
Spirit Wing 1454, read back correct.
Might be in like first flight of the day mode.
Spirit Wings 1454 ready for push and start at Bravo 2 with information Mike. Clear to Detroit, radar vectors to flow, as filed, climb maintain, flight level 200, expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure, departure 127.4, squawk 4721, and we are ready for push and start.
7 Juliet Yankee, taxi to runway 18 via Bravo, Bravo 5.
Good afternoon, everyone.
taxi to runway 18 via Bravo, Bravo 5, Vision Jet 737 Juliet.
That's still mute. Okay, cool.
Myrtle Beach ground. November 500 Sierra Bravo, request taxi to General Aviation Parking.
Piper 500
I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick, and we're gonna get ready to rock and roll.
Parking at my discretion, November 500 Sierra Bravo.
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, taxi to parking at your discretion. Have a good day.
American 5319ers, ready for pushback and start.
American 5319er, Myrtle Beach clearance contact, ground on 120.3 for pushback and start.
This is 120.3. American 5319.
American 5319er, go ahead.
4 Bravo Delta taxi to runway 36 via Alpha Zulu. Hold short of runway 18, then continue taxi via Bravo. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 36 via Alpha Zulu. Hold short of runway 18, then continue taxi via Bravo. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure. Myrtle Beach clearance, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta. We are requesting our IFR clearance to Hartsfield, Atlanta, with information golf.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta Myrtle Beach ground cleared to Atlanta. Radar vectors CA then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 28010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4. Squawk 2241.
Myrtle Beach delivery, American 278 with information India, ready to copy clearance to Tampa.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Cleared to Tampa, radar vectors to Tackett, and as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 310, expect 360 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 5761, American 278.
American 5319er, Myrtle Beach clearance cleared to Philadelphia. Radar vectors Wilmington then as filed. Climb and maintain 25,000. Departure on 127.4, squawk 1075. Expect runway 18 for departure.
American 5319 is cleared to Philadelphia, radar vectors Wilmington, that is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 250. Departure on 127.4, squawk 1075. Expect runway 18 for departure. American 5319.
American 5319er, read back, correct. Expect runway 18. Contact ground on 120.3.
Contact ground on 120.3, American 5319.
Mirage 21 has information, Mike. Looking for IFR clearance to Minneapolis.
Clearance on request. Stand by. 4 Bravo Delta taxi to runway 18 via Alpha. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
We do have lights.
Alpha.
Oh, and I don't even know what.
On 128.45 when ready for departure.
Myrtle Beach ground, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, with taxi to General Aviation Parking.
Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Myrtle Beach ground taxi to General Aviation Park at your discretion.
Myrtle Beach clearance, Diamond 124 Papa Tango is IFR to Coastal Carolina. We got November, ready to copy.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Diamond 124 Papa Tango is cleared to Coastal Carolina. Radar vectors CRV, none as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Departure on 119.2 and squawk 4554.
So far, so good. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this do what I want.
Allegiant 2230. I'd like to receive our IFR clearance to St. Pete, Florida.
Flight's good,
Piper
flight's
0
good.
Sierra Bravo, taxi to runway 18 via Alpha. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Just janked this off my leg for no
Back
reason.
to runway 18 via Alpha, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo.
Piper 0 Sierra Bravo, runway 18 via Alpha.
This show on the road, though, 'cause wife and I are going out to dinner.
Allegiant 41407, cleared to Lehigh Valley International. Radar vectors L Cape, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 290. Departure on 127.4. Squawk 5541.
Clear to Lehigh Valley International, radar vectors L Cape, then as filed. Climb, maintain flight level 290, departure on 127.4.
Alright, we have our clearance, we have our squawk code.
Allegiant.
That's on,
41,
on. That's good. Let's do our performance numbers real quick.
Allegiant 41407, read
I don't
that
think
correct?
that's right. That didn't load
Expect
right.
runway 18. Report ready for push and start.
Allegiant 4181 requesting push and start from Myrtle Beach
There's
ground.
no way we're let that light. Is that what the
Learjet
load sheet
7 GA,
says?
you're welcome. Learjet 7 GA, Myrtle Beach ground, go ahead.
What are these microphones that people use?
VisionJet
Like, what goes through your mind that makes you think that that's okay?
To Richmond, we have Romeo, ready to come.
Alright, we didn't load payload. I didn't press the
737
button. So
Juliet
that's
Yankee is
33,000.
clear to Richmond. Radar vector ZLB, then as filed. Climb and maintain 2,000, 20,000. Expect 4230 in 10 minutes. Departure on 119.2. Squawk 4423.
7 Juliet Yankee, read that correct?
Myrtle Beach ground. VisionJet 737 Juliet Yankee. Request taxi to runway. We have Romeo.
Clearance. Spirit Wings 1002. I'd like to pick up our IFR clearance to Fort Lauderdale with information whiskey.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Prince Can ground velocity 010 Tango Bravo. Taxi to the FBO.
Velocity 010 Tango Bravo, Myrtle Beach ground taxi to FBO via Alpha, hold short of runway 18, then continue taxi via Bravo. Good day.
Myrtle Beach clearance. Catbird 104. Bravo Delta at gate 5 Alpha.
I screwed something up because I was
Request
rushing.
IFR clearance to Charlotte Douglas with information Papa.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, Myrtle Beach ground.
Into a
Clear to the
wall
Charlotte
outlet.
Douglas Airport radar vectors.
Ah, that's what it sounds
Okay, knee, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4. Squawk tree 42 tree.
Say 1.8.
Expect runway tree 6 for departure.
We'll see.
Myrtle Beach
Changes.
clearance.
Cessna Victor Bravo Alpha, Myrtle Beach ground. To receive your clearance, please provide your intended destination type of flight and confirm you have information, Romeo.
Myrtle Beach clearance. Cessna Victor Bravo Alpha.
Myrtle Beach ground. Proflight 682. What runway can we expect today?
Flight 682, expect runway 18 for departure.
Okay, fam. Okay.
Cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors plan. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 220. 10 minutes after.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Departure on 127.
Alright, I'm the pilot flying, you'll be pilot monitoring. We got V speeds of 138, 140, 149. Anything before V1. Throttle idle brake exit. Anything past that, rotate at 140 to take it into the air. Shut down the affected engine system at 1,000 feet. Declare the emergency with ATC, and we'll come back around for landing here on 18. Looking
we
at
are ready for push and start.
weather, I don't see any major weather threat.
Myrtle Beach
What's that real
ground,
quick?
we are ready for push and start.
No.
For
No major
Bravo
weather. The rest
Delta.
of any of the meat and potatoes of the weather is much further
Myrtle Beach
west
clearance, Meridian
by
564,
about
Papa
another 500
Papa
miles.
is
So we have
SBO,
no
request
issues
VFR
there.
clearance to Wilmington.
No
with
ATC
Sierra.
assigned Sid today. Radar vectors on the way out, climbing straight up, cleared apparently direct to our final, which I'm sure Say Intentions will change at some point. So I'm going to just set 10,000 feet for
Request
now. and
VFR
they'll tell us to
departure out of
climb
below
up through
5,500, departure
I'm sure.
frequency on 127.4, squawk 6124, Meridian
Any
534,
questions?
Papa Papa.
No questions.
Meridian 4 Papa Papa, readback correct. Expect runway 18, report ready for taxi. Skyhawk 88 Quebec, taxi to runway 36 via Bravo Charlie.
Logbook.
Aboard?
Landing gear pins.
3 aboard.
Fire warning and overheat.
Checked.
Start motors.
Cut off.
Stack trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Lights test.
Checked.
TBM 7GA
FMC.
Myrtle Beach ground. Hold short
Programs.
of runway 18.
Briefings.
Advise when ready
Complete.
to proceed.
Oxygen mask and quantity.
Checked.
EECs.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Auto and normal.
Fuel.
We're cleared with 15.8, 15.6 on board. Center pumps off. Set and checked.
Passenger signs.
On.
American 5319 or
Window
contact
heat.
ground on
On.
120.3 for
Hydraulic
taxi.
pumps.
A's on,
This
B's
is
off.
120.3.
A's off, B's on.
Double check that, please.
A's off, B's on.
Pressurization.
Set auto.
Flight instruments.
Set and checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Takeoff warning horn.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA.
Aileron or rudder trim.
Myrtle Beach ground,
Center.
Cirrus 2 Charlie
Star
Charlie at
originating
parking
checklist
stall 7,
complete.
looking for
Checklist
VFR
complete.
clearance.
Yeah, I knew I said it backwards too, and I'm
Code
like,
Beach.
that's, yeah.
With information Papa.
And I was immediately thinking, I'm like, Corgy's gonna say you said that backwards again, because I did that the last time. Before push checklist.
0 fuel weight.
Into VOR 5088, roger taxi to parking at your discretion.
132.3 set.
Takeoff weight.
Thank you.
147.9 cross checked.
PWB remarks.
Viewed.
M1s.
100.1 set.
Bonanza 559 Papa
100.1
Alpha Myrtle
reduced
Beach ground
set.
taxi to general
Runway.
aviation parking via Zulu hold short of runway 18. Then
18
continue
set.
taxi via Bravo.
Flaps.
Have a good day.
PWB 5, CDU 5.
V speeds.
138, 140, 149. Set.
Stab trim.
4.47 set.
Minimum cleanup altitude.
1000 set.
Flight deck door.
Lights out.
Clear to Charlotte
Before
Douglas
push checklist
Airport.
complete.
Radar vectors.
Checklist complete.
OEE.
Ah, we're getting ready to push right now.
Maintain
How
5,000.
you doing, Sabine?
Expect
Sabine?
flight
Probably said my name
level
wrong.
220.
I'm terrible with names, and I apologize.
10 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4. Squawk 342 tree. Expect runway
we're already on the
36
APU.
for
Everything's
departure.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta readback correct. Expect runway 36. Report ready for taxi.
Expect runway 18, report ready for taxi, Meridian 534, Papa Papa.
Myrtle Beach ground, Pro Flight 682, ready for push and engine start.
Pro Flight 682, push and start approved, tail east.
Push and start approved, tail east, Pro Flight 682. What's our landing altitude in Nashville? I don't think our flight attendant is doing anything today, again, for some reason. Hey, Deshaun, how are you?
Locking gear.
He's broken on Intercom 2 again. So we'll just do this, whatever. We want to go with...
Good afternoon, aircraft. Calling clearance delivery. This is Myrtle Beach ground. Say your aircraft type VFR or IFR and destination with information X-ray.
Beach ground, Skyhawk 9492, Hope Charlie.
We were going with Janet and Toby.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine 2. Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
I wonder if this is going to put me in the fence. Because of where I am. This is going to be dicey, for sure. Definitely going in the fence.
Oil pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Janet, speaking. Welcome aboard this delightful adventure to Nashville. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, I must remind you that all top-flight flights are non-smoking.
Sketch.
Yes, that means no puffing on your fancy electronic cigarettes either. We would not want the captain to mistake the smoke for his flying skills. Please stow your luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you, unless you fancy a game of
Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Myrtle Beach. Ground cleared to Fayetteville.
Now,
Radar
let's talk
vectors
about
Mocha.
safety, shall we?
Then as filed.
To fasten your seatbelt,
Climb and maintain
simply
11-1-1000. Expect 11-1-1000 10 departure.
Corgi, please tell me this is how you do your announcements.
Squawk 2234.
Unless you want to play a game called Who's Gonna Trip Over the Most Luggage.
Pull the mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Don't worry. It is not a fashion statement, just a safety feature.
Roll back.
Swim vests are located under your seat. In the unlikely event of a water landing, which, let us be honest, is just another way of saying aware in big trouble,
Expect runway
a pull the
36.
vest over your
Report ready
head
for
and
taxi.
inflate it by
Starting
pulling the
engine
red
1.
tab. Remember, no gathering in front of the toilets or the galley unless you want to be the star of a very awkward reality show. We're expecting
Piper
a flight time of
500
about
Sierra
1
Bravo,
hour and
Myrtle Beach.
19 minutes.
Ground taxi to
And the
General
weather
Aviation
in
Park via
Nashville
Gulf
is a
Foxtrot.
lovely 22 degrees Celsius. So
Clear
sit
to
back,
LaGuardia
relax,
Airport,
and
radar
enjoy the
vector
ride.
Charlie
Oh,
Romeo
and if you see the
Echo,
captain
then
doing
climb and
loop-de-loops,
maintain
just hold on
15,000.
tight and pray for the
Departure
best.
on 127.4, squawk
That's
4621.
pretty goddamn funny.
Expect runway 18 for departure. Spirit Wings 891.
Light off.
Spirit Wings 891, read back correct. Expect runway 18. Report ready for pushback.
Expect runway 18, report ready for pushback. Spirit Wings 891. Commercial Beach ground is Spirit 891. Request push and start.
So they have fixed the issue. Remember you couldn't say you ready for the takeoff, the departure brief, you had to say takeoff brief. They finally patched that at some point. It's been a while since I used this.
Cessna Victor Bravo Alpha Taxi to runway tree 6 via Alpha, hold short of runway tree 6. Contact tower on 128.45 when ready for departure.
Foremost, I'm glad that she had the beacon light.
Myrtle Beach ground, prime air 023. Good afternoon, Myrtle Ground. This is American 6823. Just landed runway 18.
No, you can't open that.
Taxi instructions to the gates, please.
American 6823, Myrtle Beach ground taxi departing at your discretion. Good day.
Good evening, clearance. This is American 6823. Request IFR clearance to the Dallas Love Airport.
Where is this bush?
American 6823, Myrtle Beach ground. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Runway 18, then continue.
This is going to be cutting it real freaking tight. This push needs to stop so I can get rolling.
Clearance delivery, Bonanza 9 Papa Alpha with information India.
We're getting pushed all the way to the runway? What the hell's going on here? Hello?
Kilo,
GSX?
Sierra
Help?
Alpha Victor. Purchasing 120.3.
American 5319er contact ground on 120.
The tug's gonna run out of gas before we get to the end. Help!
American 5319 is ready to tap.
I almost want to see where it goes.
Good evening, ground.
Should I let it go? Or should I stop it?
American 6823. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Ground, we have obtained clearance. We're just requesting push and start, please. For American 68.
I'm very confused.
American 6823. Push and start approved, folks. When you're ready, just call for taxi, alright?
Myrtle Beach ground, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta.
I mean, I knew this was going to be a sketch pushback. I didn't know it was going to be like this.
Request taxi to gate 3B.
Help?
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, Myrtle Beach. Ground taxi to gate 3B.
That guy's
Zulu,
getting blown over
of
for
runway
sure.
18, then continue via Bravo.
Oh my god, we're gonna kill him.
3 Bravo via Zulu. Hold short of runway 18, then continue via Bravo.
Guy's dead.
Myrtle Beach clearance, Catbird
No way.
104, Bravo Delta. We are requesting our IFR clearance.
First of all, he would have been blown over. And if the engine wasn't running, then he would have been knocked the fuck out just now. And he's got the situational awareness of a grapefruit. Well, this was the most outrageous of all the pushbacks I have ever had the pleasure of
Gulf Myrtle Beach
participating in.
ground taxi to GA parking via Bravo. Have a good day.
GA via Bravo. Have a good day. 985 Golf.
Please set parking brakes.
Runway 18
You got
Alpha. Contact tower at 128.45 with ready. Piper 5000 Sierra Bravo. Myrtle Beach ground. Piper 500 Sierra Bravo is clear of
Where's
18
Bush?
at Bravo.
I've never seen
Request
such a
taxi
thing.
parking.
Skyhawk 92 Hotel
I was gonna
taxi
stop
to
it.
General. Violation parking via Bravo.
I should have.
cross
I
runway
really don't
18.
have the extra few minutes to waste on this. But
Myrtle Beach ground,
why?
92 Hotel, ready for taxi to runway 18.
I feel like because I have the
Skyhawk
scenery, I think I
92 taxi to
downloaded one of
runway
those
18
GSX
via Bravo, hold
profiles,
short
and
of
they
runway
probably
18.
built it to push you all the way to this taxi marking here for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't have the answers.
Ground, we're holding short runway 18 for American 6823, ready for departure.
All right, I'm gonna speed up the FS to crew process.
6823, contact tower 128.45.
They are all clear.
Left is clear. Right is
123.5, we'll see you. Myrtle Beach clearance.
Standing by flaps.
Allegiant
Flaps 5.
41811 is at gate 4A requesting IFR clearance to Lehigh Valley International.
Before taxi checklist.
Electrical.
American
Generator's on.
5319
Probe
is
heat.
ready for push
On.
back and start.
Anti-ice.
Not required.
American
Not required.
American 5319er, say again your request.
Thanks for that push, bud. Off.
Flight controls.
Free.
Flight deck windows.
Closed and locked.
Flaps.
CDU 5 indicates 5. Green light. CDU 5 indicates 5. Green light.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Checklist complete. Myrtle Beach Ground Pro Flight 682, ready to taxi.
Flight 682, taxi to runway 18 via Charlie, Charlie 5, Alpha, Alpha 6.
18 via Charlie, Charlie 5, Alpha, Alpha 6, Pro Flight 682. Because my voice is voice, that's the problem. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's what. So what is that frame rate? Ugh. Before takeoff checklist.
Myrtle Beach ground, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta. We are at gate 6 Alpha.
Before takeoff checklist.
We are
Minimum takeoff
requesting
fuel.
pushback and startup.
4 Bravo Delta pushback and startup approved. Expect runway 36.
Pushback and startup
12.4.
approved.
Set.
Expecting runway 36.
Verified.
Departure plan.
Myrtle Beach ground.
Not required.
We are ready for
Attendant
taxi.
notification.
4 Bravo Delta.
Complete.
Electrical.
Generators on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Packs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On.
you've been cleared for departure.
Bleeds.
Enjoy your flight.
On. Engines on, APU off.
Start switches.
Left continuous. Left continuous.
APU.
Off.
Flaps.
CDU 5 indicates 5, green light.
Aircraft calling Myrtle Beach
Set
ground.
checked.
Say your request.
Start levers.
Idle.
Recoil.
Checked.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Checklist complete. Set 128.45 on COM 1. Myrtle Beach Tower, Pro Flight 682, holding short of runway 18, ready for departure.
Pro Flight 682, Myrtle Beach Tower, runway 18, winds 120 at 6. Fly heading 180, cleared for takeoff.
Copy the wind heading 180, runway 18, cleared for takeoff, Pro Flight 682.
Tower,
Runway 18.5 final is
you.
clear.
Landing runway
Final is
18.
cleared.
TBM 1701T Myrtle Beach Tower. Roger, continue left downwind for runway 18, report base.
Report base 1701 Tango. Tower, Viper 9er, Quebec, on left
Set
downwind,
takeoff
runway
thrust
28 right.
40%.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, Myrtle Beach Tower, winds tree 20 at 1 tree, runway tree 6, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta, contact
N1
departure on
excellent.
127.4.
Departure on 127.4. Catbird 4
Checked.
Bravo Delta. Good day.
Meridian 534 Papa Papa, wind view at 1,300 to 4,500.
Meridian 4 Papa Papa, enter right downwind for runway 18. Meridian 4 Papa Papa, winds calm. Runway 18, clear
Gear
to
up.
land.
Myrtle Beach departure, Meridian 534 Papa Papa, cancel landing intention.
Gear up.
Nomad 1-1, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
I see what happened.
Airspace, frequency change approved.
I said check, it heard reject. So
7
it thinks I'm
Juliet
rejecting
Yankee,
the
contact
takeoff.
departure. Pro Flight
That's
682,
sucks.
contact departure.
Over to departure, Pro Flight 682. Myrtle Beach departure, Pro Flight 682 is 2,000 feet, climbing 340.
Pro Flight 682, Myrtle Beach approach. Radar contact. Cleared direct CAE.
Myrtle Beach departure, November.
Direct CAE, Pro Flight 682.
Piper Zero Sierra Bravo contact Myrtle Beach Tower on 128.45.
Going to tower 128.45, November 5.
I don't know how I can fix that now.
Order of approach, walking class 757 and identity.
Let's taxi back to the runway.
Pro flight 682, climb and maintain flight level 210. Meridian
210, Pro Flight 682.
Myrtle Beach departure, Catbird 104 Bravo Delta. We are at 1600, climbing for flight level 160.
Pro flight 682, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.375.
Myrtle Beach departure, Piper 500.
Looking for 375, Pro Flight 682. Jacksonville Center, Pro Flight 682, 5,700 for flight level 340.
Pro flight 682, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon, Myrtle Beach, altimeter 30.22.
3022, Pro Flight 682.
Traffic not inside. Skyhawk 6 November Hotel.
Skyhawk 6 November Hotel. Continue present, heading advised if traffic in sight.
We'll advise when traffic inside. Skyhawk 6 November Hotel.
Skyhawk 6 November Hotel, roger. Pro flight 682, climb and maintain flight level 260.
260, Pro Flight 682. Let's try restarting it. Flaps up.
Flaps up.
That got messy. I'll have to keep that in mind to maybe just tap that mute button real quick if I'm going to do the check call out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant, Janet speaking. I am thrilled to inform you that you can now use your electronic devices, so feel
4
free
Bravo
to
Delta
scroll
traffic
through
at your
social
1 o'clock,
media
5
and
miles,
start
same
doing
altitude
something
type unknown.
important. Oh, and guess what? Our onboard Wi-Fi service is now available too.
Climb checklist.
Just don't that expect it to be faster than our captain is flying
4 Bravo
sails.
Delta, roger.
Which, let us be honest,
American 1221, PG Jacksonville Center.
delightful drinks
Good
and
evening,
snacks
altimeter 3003.
along with some fabulous items from the ProFlight shop. So sit back, relax, and
Maybe
try not to
that's
think
also
about how high we are.
Might have bumped the
American
brakes out.
1221, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
Contact Jacksonville Center 13345. American 1221, pump go.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa traffic at your 1 o'clock, 5 miles. At flight level 6,000 feet, Cessna 172.
Sierra Papa has traffic.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa traffic at your 11 o'clock, 5 miles at flight level 6,000 Cessna 172.
Sierra Papa does not have traffic.
Pro flight 682, climb and maintain flight level 290.
290, Pro Flight 682.
Jacksonville Center, November 500 Sierra Bravo with you, 9,700 for flight level 260. Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Jacksonville Center, roger. Conway altimeter 2971. Piper 500 Sierra Bravo, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 260. Climb and maintain flight level 260, Piper 500 Sierra Bravo. For Bravo Delta, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
Switching to 133.45.
Alright, well that crisis is averted. Not exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Jacksonville Center, this is American 1623 with you here, climbing through 7,500 for 31,000, heading 285 with vectors for Columbia.
American 6823, Jacksonville Center, roger. Myrtle Beach, altimeter 3033.
Well, we got a headwind, not too big on the nose, so...
Climbing 6,000 to flight level 200.
Spirit Wing 1454, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Janet and Toby did the announcement on pushback, but they didn't really do much after we passed 10,000, I think. Unless I didn't... maybe they did and I didn't pay attention. There's too much going on. So while
682, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340 for flight 682. So while the there's a little bit of cloud layer, but matching it to the real world, I mean the weather radar is showing me the same thing the real world weather radar is showing me. So this is so far, I guess, working right. Well, I don't expect much out of it.
NASA 1981, Jacksonville Center, contact Anderson Center on 122.2.
Contact 600 feet landing
Anderson
altitude.
Center on 122.2, NASA 1981 still off. Jackson Center, good afternoon. NWR 5088, Air North runway 36 at Myrtle Beach, descending 7,000 feet. Inbound to Charlie
arrival gate Delta
Hotel
4,
Alpha
right
Charlie
down.
Alpha.
NWOR 5088, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Alright, so I was going to say something and I lost my train of thought.
Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta, descend and maintain 3,100.
I'm getting hungry. We're going to this really good restaurant tonight, and I'm trying to force myself not to eat anything because I'm going to eat like
approach
a
on 135.75. Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta, contact Wilmington Tower on 119.9er.
Contact Wilmington approach on 135.75. Tower on 119.9er, Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta.
55 minutes, we should be just in time. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So in my endless quest of trying to find the best way to show off the rig here, I have two other ideas for an additional camera angle.
Departure, roger.
I can use the camera that's over there that I haven't been using. So when we're having discussion time, if you will, I can lock eyes and start dominance with chat. AKA, you know, I feel like having more of a conversation than just be a voice on the top of my dome over here, so something to switch views to and play around with every now and then. So there's that.
Walker 1418, contact Jacksonville Center on 124.075.
Actually, a couple of ideas on making that even a little bit better. But yeah, so that's the idea. Option B is the camera that's at my desk. I would just have to remember to keep repositioning it, and I don't know. I don't think that view is going to give you anything other than it's going to be similar, just non-rig mounted as this. Just to have a different angle, if that makes any sense. Iowa, how are you? How is your weekend going? Hopefully it is going well. We are having a bang-up time with SayIntentions. They just released an update, I think this morning or late last night, that changed something, because my Intercom 2 doesn't appear to work. So I'm on Intercom 1 right now to get cabin crew going. But it seems a little spotty. But we have Janet and Toby as our cabin crew.
Runway 27 right, 24 right.
Janet's pretty funny.
TBM 1701, T Myrtle Beach approach, roger.
That's it, we're just doing some Southwest VA ops.
Jacksonville Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta.
We got
8,000 feet currently.
To Baltimore to Myrtle Beach, now we're doing Myrtle Beach
Delta,
to
Jacksonville Center, radar contact.
National. Forgot for a second where we go. Dusted off FS to crew, been a while since I've used it. It's a little bit more polished, I think, since the last time I used it. And yeah, I think that's it. Although I did muck the works up because I did a checked call out for 80 knots and it heard reject.
IFR flight to Wilmington International.
Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta Myrtle Beach departure, roger radar contact, maintain 7,000. Expect vectors for the ILS approach to runway 6 at Wilmington International. Altimeter 3021 at Whiteville.
Maintain 7,000, expect vectors for ILS approach to runway 6 at Wilmington International. Altimeter 3021 at Whiteville, Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta. Myrtle Beach approach, Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta. What are the meteorological conditions
Who the fuck is this
at
guy?
Wilmington now?
Oh, there he is.
Skyhawk 6 November Hotel. Continue straight in towards the field. Descend at your discretion. Expect runway 36. Delta 250 contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45.
Continuing straight towards the field and descend at my discretion. Expecting runway 36. Skyhawk 6 November Hotel.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climbing to flight level 210, Catbird 4 Bravo Delta.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta descend via the Stalker Tree arrival. Expect the RNAV runway tree 6 right approach into Charlotte.
Descend via the Stalker 3 arrival. We are requesting ILS for one runway 36 right approach into Charlotte. 1694.
JetBlue 1694, Jacksonville Center. Good morning.
would still like the ILS runway 36 right approach into Charlotte with Hotel Echo Kilo Alpha Mike transition.
For Bravo Delta, cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach via Heckham transition into Charlotte.
Cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach via Heckham transition into Charlotte.
Skyhawk 6 November Hotel, contact Myrtle Beach Tower on 128.45.
Contact Tower 128.45. Skyhawk 6 November Hotel, good day.
I am starving.
Delta 5959, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Delta 5959.
American 2980, flight level speed 60.
American 2980, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Spirit Wings 1454, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15.
Over to Atlanta Center, 133.15, Spirit Wings 1454.
2133.45, Delta 250. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1250, flight level 2320, descending flight level 230.
Delta 250, descend and maintain flight level 230. Skyhawk 6 November Hotel, transition through the North Myrtle Beach Delta is approved. Remain this frequency.
Sandy, the Hotel 1 arrival for the ILS runway 32 November 7 to Mike Echo.
Vision Jet 2 Mike Echo, descend via Hotel 1 for the ILS runway 32 approach into Craig. Altimeter 29.94.
Sandy, the Hotel 1 arrival for the ILS.
Is this the kind of ride we're going to have all the way down to Nashville?
November 7 to Mike Echo.
Understood. Most of the IFR approaches are working well, thank you.
For Bravo Delta, you're welcome.
Jacksonville Center will be descending via the Sierra Tango Oscar Charlie Romeo Tree arrival, and we'll be expecting ILS runway 36 right approach with Hotel Echo Kilo.
Oh, nice,
Alpha
Dave.
Mike
Let me know how it is.
transition.
Enjoy. Thanks
For
for hanging
Bravo
out.
Delta, descend via the Stalker 3 arrival. Expect ILS runway 36 right approach via Heckham transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight
Foxy
attendant,
278.
Janet, speaking.
Contact
We've
Atlanta
reached a
Center
height
on
where the air is so thin,
133.15.
Captain Chris is struggling to breathe. But fear not, because we're about to start our snack and drink service. We've got some delightful treats on offer, including our famous mystery meat sandwich and a drink
Oh, the mystery meat sandwich!
that's more varied than the captain has excuses for turbulence. After we've filled your bellies, we'll be showcasing some fabulous items from the Prof Flight shop, so keep your wallets handy. Remember to keep those seatbelts fastened, unless you fancy a little dance in your seat.
Spirit Wing
Enjoy!
25 Jacksonville Center, good morning.
Flight 682, contact Jacksonville Center on 124.7.
124.7 for flight 682. Jacksonville Center, good afternoon, Pro Flight 682, flight level 340.
Prop Flight 682, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon.
Jacksonville Center, Flight 682 would like to make a PIREP.
Flight 682, unable to provide PIREP P at this time. Please check with Flight Service Station for the latest PIREP P information.
Jacksonville Center, Flight 682, we would like to report a PIREP.
Flight 682, go ahead with your PIREP P.
PIREP P? I can't say it right.
Flight level 220, flight level 310.
I'd like to report some light to moderate turbulence at flight level 340.
Good evening.
Flight 682, roger. Turbulence at flight level 340 noted. Thank you for the report.
You are very welcome.
Flight 682, roger.
The PIREP P! The PIREP P! That's comedy. Alright, 175 miles to top of descent. I have 56 minutes before I have to get ready. Give or take. Flight time says about 39 minutes to destination, so we should be alright.
Good evening. Bonanza 144, contact Columbia approach on 124.15.
124.15.
4 Bravo Delta, contact Atlanta Center on 135.35.
Switching to 135.35. Center 3 Alpha Zulu at 2 miles northeast of McIntyre Airport, heading to Future Cab Airport at 5,000.
Skyhawk 813 Alpha Zulu, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to Peachtree City Airport as planned.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon, American 29 at flight level 300.
American 29, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Flight 682, contact Atlanta Center on 128.1.
025, Kodiak 3 Tango.
025, Kodiak 32 Tango.
Kodiak 32 Tango, turn left heading 025.
Heading 025, Kodiak 32 Tango.
4 Bravo Delta, turn right heading 135.
Our flight plan says we're headed to Florence, and that heading is 106.
4 Bravo Delta, turn right heading 165.
Heading to India Lima, Quebec Alpha Papa, according to flight plan, and that heading is 119. We will expect the ILS runway 5 right approach into Raleigh via the Delta Mike Sierra Tango Romeo 2 arrival. We understand the bumpy ride. 4 Bravo Delta. Switching to 133.45. Good day. Center Catbird 104 Bravo Delta. Flight level 230 inbound to Hotel Alpha Mike Lima November.
Piper 7 Papa, Columbia altimeter is 30.36.
30.36, Piper 57 Papa. Expect runway 5, Piper 57 Papa.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. United 1845, level 39, 0.
Jacksonville Center, Eastern 1092 is with you.
Eastern 1092, Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta, roger. Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta radar contact, 5 miles north of Gwynn Field at 6,900 feet. Climb maintain 7,000.
Climb and maintain 7,000, Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta. Show approach, Twin Cessna Delta Lima Delta with you, 7,000 IFR flight to Wilmington International.
Flight 682, expect the ILS runway 2 center approach into Nashville. Advise ready to descend, otherwise I'll give you your descent in 20 minutes.
We'll expect the ILS 2 center to Nashville for Flight 682.
Flight 682, contact Atlanta Center on 128.1.
128.1 for Flight 682, we'll see. Atlanta Center good evening, Pro Flight 682, flight level 340.
Flight 682, Atlanta Center, good afternoon. 4 Bravo Delta, contact Charlotte approach on 120.05.
Switching to 120.05 for Charlotte approach. Atlanta Center, Comanche 611 Golf Zulu, 5,500, descending 4,000.
Comanche 611 Golf Zulu, Atlanta Center, roger. Trenton altimeter, 29er 9er 7.
Center, Airport 1989 Heavy, checking with you, flight level 360.
Air Force 19er 89er Heavy, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Speed 250 knots, American 1069.
American 1069, speed 250 knots approved. Comanche 1 Golf Zulu, contact Atlanta Center on 127.5.
This should work out alright. I have a couple of options here that I could do.
Atlanta Center, Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, flight level 280, inbound Lima Alpha Yankee Uniform Hotel.
Catbird 104 Bravo Delta, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Atlanta Center, American 278, flight level 210.
American 278, Atlanta Center, good morning. Bravo Delta, proceed direct, descend and maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared for the runway 18 left approach. Speed at 250 knots until established.
Negative, Atlanta Center. We have been cleared for ILS runway 36 approach with Sierra Oscar Lima Mike November transition. Please amend.
4 Bravo Delta, proceed direct to Seoul MN, cleared ILS runway 36 center approach.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Proceed direct Sierra Oscar Lima.
This guy's so upset.
November transition. We are cleared for ILS runway 36 center approach. Expect the ILS 26 flight, American 26.
American 2627. Descend via Banker 5 for the ILS runway 36 right approach into Charlotte. Altimeter 2985.
Descend via the bank of 5 for the island 26 right approach. American 2627.
American 2627, proceed direct Lancer. Descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach.
Morning, Lancer. Delta 1164, flight level 390.
Delta 1164, Augusta departure, roger. Delta 1164, Augusta departure, contact Jacksonville Center on 132.9 or 25.
132.92, Delta 1164. Good morning.
Can't have the pro option selected and missed. What? I don't have the pro option selected and it's still not working for me. I'm on standard. Yeah, I'm on standard and they're both not working for some reason. Yeah, I had to just turn off the co-pilot and just use the cabin crew to get Janet and Toby.
Atlanta Center, Honda Jet 714 Delta Sierra.
Janet and Toby run the show in the back of the bus while you handle business up front.
Climbing flight level 340.
Honda Jet 4 Delta Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 340. Honda Jet 4 Delta Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390 for Delta Sierra.
4 Bravo Delta, descend via the Banker 4 arrival.
Descending via the Banker 4 arrival. Thank you. Expecting the ILS runway 36 right approach Charlotte via the Banker 4 arrival. We would like
I know why it's not working.
Runway 36 right ILS approach with...
I think I know why it's not working. I don't think it's an option in the PMDG. I think I know why it's not working. Because I'm a banana.
Atlanta Center, Bonanza 463, Bravo, Bravo, with request.
Bonanza 3, Bravo, Bravo, go ahead with your request.
Bonanza 463, Bravo, Bravo, request, RNAV, runway 7.
Hey Janet, how's things going back there?
Oh, you know, Captain, just keeping the passengers entertained while you try not to crash us into a cloud.
Thanks for that vote of confidence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Janet, speaking. We are currently cruising along at an altitude that is definitely higher than your average bad joke. Just a reminder to keep those seatbelts fastened, because if Captain Chris decides to pull one of his infamous maneuvers, you might want to be securely strapped in. Our delightful drinks and snack service will be starting soon. And don't forget, we'll also have some fabulous items from the Proflight shop available for you to peruse. So sit back, relax, and let us hope this flight does not turn into a comedy of errors. Oh, Captain, your flying skills are like a toddler with a crayon. Full of enthusiasm, but not quite hitting the mark. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant, Janet, speaking. We are currently cruising along. And I must say, it's smoother than Captain Chris's attempts at landing. Just a reminder to keep those seatbelts fastened, because if he decides to show off, you might want to be strapped in. Our delightful drinks and snack service will be starting soon. And don't forget, we'll also have some fabulous items from the Proflight shop available for you to peruse. Enjoy the ride.
So the issue is I think I have it set to I had it set to aircraft controls volume, which is unsupported. So it had the intercom 2 volume all the way down to zilch. So I wasn't hearing it speak. That was the problem. So that'll do. Yet another user error with the program. Akin to IRA. Well, yeah. So that'll do it.
Comanche 611 Golf Zulu Atlanta Center. Good evening. Altimeter 2997.
It's not supported because some planes I don't think actually support that option.
Comanche 1 Golf Zulu, contact Atlanta Center on 134.2.
So that fixed it. All right, the more you know. So the next stream, we're gonna have to start flying with cabin crisis mode, I think. Oh, exactly, exactly. Can't handle the realism. The immersion is too high. So, cabin crisis. I think we're gonna have to check it out on some future flights. I'm gonna have to look up the SWAVA diversion policy to see if that's like a big deal. Obviously, I don't want it on every flight, but I'd like to see what it's about. I don't know where. I don't know my password. Okay, we'll shelve that for now. We will shelve that for now. But I'll have to look up the diversion policy. See if I can figure it out.
Honda Jet 4 Delta Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Nice.
Atlanta Center, Honda Jet 7140 Sierra. What altitude would you like me at?
Honda Jet 4 Delta Sierra, maintain flight level 340.
Center, Catbird 104 Bravo Delta. We're descending via Bank R5, arrival into Charlotte.
Southwest Virtual Airlines is pleased to present you with 0 hours to ATP. This is an interactive course that will allow you to learn the overview of the process and will give you the opportunity to ask some questions you may have. Join us Tuesday, November 8th at 8 p.m. Central in SWAVA Discord. Interesting.
Last center, Comanche 1 Golf Zulu, level 6,500. Atlanta Center, American 278, flight level 260, climbing to flight level 300. Roger, continue descent via the SIP 2 arrival into Atlanta, expect runway 8 left, 29er, 7 on the altimeter, American 278.
American 278, contact Atlanta, approach on 124.6.
Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, descending
To perf 150 on the
10,000
descent. Huh? What does that mean?
in bound for India, Romeo, Quebec.
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, Augusta, approach, roger.
What does perf 150 on the descent mean?
Atlanta Center, Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, flight level 280, inbound Papa, Oscar, November, Zulu Echo.
Catbird 104, Bravo Delta, Atlanta Center, roger.
Atlanta Center, we are on the Star, Bravo, Alpha, November, Kilo, Romeo 4. We'd like to descend via the Star to remain within altitude restrictions.
For Bravo Delta, descend via the banker. For arrival, maintain published altitudes.
Descent via the SIS-2 arrival into Atlanta, runway 8 left, 3006 on the altimeter, American 278. Atlanta approach 124.6, see you.
Atlanta Center, Delta 5959. Request flight level 040.
Bravo Flight 682, contact Atlanta Center on 134.8.
134.8, we'll see you. 682. Atlanta Center, good evening. Pro Flight 682, flight level 340.
Pro Flight 682, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
02, Papa
Pro Flight.
on 128.0.
Approach on 128.0, very 2 Pop. Atlanta Center, Pilatus 70 Delta at 9.5.
Pilatus November 70 Delta, Atlanta Center, good evening, altimeter 3018.
I need to stretch.
Tacoma Center, Vision Alpha Hotel, looking to pick up IFR clearance into Asheville.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Are you ready for the approach briefing? Are you ready
Pro
for the
Flight
approach
682,
briefing?
Atlanta Center, descend via Swift 2 for the ILS runway 2 center approach into Nashville. Altimeter
Ladies and
30.22.
gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant, Janet, speaking. We have now left our crew.
Send by the Swift 2 for the Dallas 2 Center at the National Pro Flight 682.
United 2642, requesting flight level 040.
United 2642, unable to accommodate flight level.
Perf 150, you say. I do not know what that means.
18,000.
United 2642, roger, requesting flight level 180.
United 2642, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Oh. Okay, what's that gonna get me? Any questions?
No questions.
Atlanta Center, good morning.
Descent checklist?
Minimums.
Atlanta Center, Comanche Delta, Delta Whiskey, 5000.
Comanche Sierra Papa Delta Lima, Delta Atlanta Center, roger.
787 set.
Papa Delta Lima, Delta Atlanta Center, contact Greer approach on 118.8. Take care.
Set.
VREF and V target.
8.8. Take care. 255.
Flaps 30. Speed 147.
Clocking 6433. Mode C, hit ident.
Diamond 62 Golf Tango Atlanta Center, radar contact. Blairsville altimeter 3003.
147 set.
Sorry, we
Set and checked.
Auto brake.
62 Golf Tango, roger, reset transponder to
set.
6433 and
Recall.
ident.
Checked.
Descent checklist complete.
Checklist complete. What does this give me, like a more aggressive descent profile?
6906 Bravo Lima Atlanta Center, good evening. Waleska altimeter 29901. 6906 Bravo Lima Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, 6906 Bravo Lima.
Atlanta Center, American 821, flight level 370.
Alright. 110.75. Set. Course 021. Yeah, we just said it anyway.
Good afternoon.
Caught up.
Welcome, State 822, request to descend to 10,000 feet.
This how Southwest does it? Just dive bomb down like this?
Flight level 380.
Garth, at or above 2,500, min 787, touchdown to an elevation 587, airport elevation 599, slight slope, minimum safe 3,100 in case things go sideways. It's clear at a million. Everyone does it? Is that like a thing to change your cost index for the descent?
With you at flight level 351 or flight level 390.
Delta 2422 Atlanta Center,
Yeah, okay. I'll have to start doing it.
Center, Northwest 3113, we are
Got,
right via the Jones 5 arrival. We're heading direct cake.
Northwest
Gotcha.
113 Atlanta Center, good evening.
095, descend and maintain 4,000 until it's
Let's ride 'em, baby.
Cleared for ILS runway 8 left.
Garth 2500, Jazbro 1520. Mauser lighting. If we got into the hold at Tans.
Commander approach on 124.6.
Parallel.
Latest 6 Romeo Bravo.
Mist has climbed to 1300, climbing left to 4,000, outbound on the Nashville VOR radio 016 to 10 intersection. Speed 24.7, Nashville hold.
Delta 2123, descend via Andre 1 for the RNAV runway 26 right approach into Atlanta, altimeter 29907. Delta 2123, descend and maintain 11,000.
3003.
62 Golf Tango negative reset transponder to 6433 in ident.
Cleared direct Knoxville downtown,
expecting RNAV runway 26, Comanche 70 Delta.
Comanche 70 Delta, contact Knoxville approach on 123.9er.
Yeah, it's 3:30. We're swimming in time.
3.9er, Comanche 70 Delta.
My wife takes longer to get rid of than I do. She'll be the one holding us up.
Affirmative contact. Knoxville approach on 123.9er.
Skyhawk 0 Bravo Alpha, Lumpkin Co. Wimpy's Airport at your 2 o'clock, 15 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR.
Minus 10 for November 15 to Romeo, requesting vector to the field.
November 15 Whiskey Romeo, fly heading 080 for vectors to Lumpkin Airport, K9er is 0.
Change to advisory, frequency approved, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, Skyhawk 0 Bravo Alpha. Unable to comply, center, we need to maintain 7,000 to stay clear of terrain, Comanche 70 Delta.
Comanche 70 Delta, maintain 7,000 to clear terrain.
We'll maintain 7,000, Comanche 70 Delta.
Comanche 70 Delta cleared, direct to Knoxville Downtown I. Expect the RNAV runway 26 arrival into Knoxville Downtown.
Skyline 56 Foxtrot, roger, destination Falcon Field.
The crew is going to be probably jacked up, I'm assuming now. So
Descending to 6,000, heading 093. We'll expect vectors for the ILS runway 23 left approach into Knoxville.
Catbird 4 Bravo Delta, read back correct. Cleared for the ILS runway 23 left approach into Knoxville. Fly heading 093 vectors to Goodell. Descend and maintain 3,500.
Gates Delta 4.
Cleared for the ILS runway 23 left approach into Knoxville. Fly heading 093. Vectors to Goodell. Descend and maintain 3,500.
Catbird 4 Bravo
Concourse D all the way deep at the back there.
Atlanta Center,
Runway 2 center.
4 Bravo Delta.
We'll get off probably Sierra 3 or Sierra 5. And then it's Tango 4. Or Tango 5. Probably Tango 4 straight back into the ramp there.
Delta contact Atlanta Center on 121.35.
Switching to 121.35. Good day.
Comanche 1 Golf Zulu contact Atlanta Center on 133.1.
133.1, that's 1 Golf Civic.
696 Bravo Lima, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, 696 Bravo Lima.
696
Avi Information Golf.
Flight level 350.
Nashville International Airport, Information Golf. 1853 Zulu. Wind 050 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 0 feet. Few at 5,000 feet. Few at 5,000 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3024. Arriving and departing runways 13, 2 right, 2 center, 2 left. Visual approaches in use.
682, contact Nashville approach on 118.4.
Altitude, and if flight following
118.4 for flight 682
is requested, read back all runway and hold short instructions. BFR
Nashville approach full flight 682 out of 1000, Swift 2.
Our departures contact clearance delivery on 126.05. Advise on initial contact.
Nashville approach. Good afternoon, Manchester altimeter 30.24.
Nashville International Airport. Information golf.
3024 for flight 682.
1853 Zulu. Wind 050 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, scattered at 0 feet. View at 5,000 feet. View at 5,000 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 11. Altimeter 30.
I swap frequencies by accident. Okay, lights, start switches, overhead paddles, good.
ProFlight 682, proceed direct Jackson. Descend and maintain 3000. Altimeter 30.23 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 2 center approach.
Say again, ProFlight 682?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Nashville.
ProFlight
Please turn off
682,
all your
proceed
electronic
direct
devices
Jackson.
and stow
Descend and
away,
maintain
because we
3000.
would not want them to
Altimeter
fly away from
30.23 until established on the localizer.
Make sure your
Cleared for the ILS runway 2 center approach.
upright position and your
Direct Jackson, 3000 until established, cleared ILS 2 center approach, ProFlight 682. It's like too much fucking going on right now. My brain is like fucking starving. I can't think straight here. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
3024 set.
Packs.
Auto.
Start switches.
Continuous. Continuous.
Southwest 255. Refer to
Continuous.
Sergeant for vectors to your next waypoint.
Approach checklist complete.
Checklist complete.
Piper 649 or 4 Papa Nashville approach. Go ahead.
Nashville approach, Piper 64904 Papa, PA 24.
Alright, speed brakes are armed. Thing is looking good.
Kilo Mike Quebec Yankee. Request flight following. We're direct Kilo Delta Kilo X-ray.
Piper 904 Papa Squawk 3555 and ident.
3555 and ident. Piper 94 Papa.
0708 Tango Nashville approach, roger. For 3009er.
Altimeter 3009er. Sure, 8 Charlie Tango. Nashville approach 0708 Charlie Tango. West vectors. East. Runway 02 left approach.
Cirrus 8 Tango descend and maintain 3000 fly heading 231. Expect RNAV runway 2 left approach.
3021 Skyhawk 7711 Golf.
Skyhawk 11 Golf, where are you headed?
I'm headed to
Where are you headed? I like that one. That's new.
We'll be cruising at 6,500 for Cessna 7711 Golf.
Skyhawk 11 Golf, roger.
Descend and maintain 3,000, heading 21, Cirrus 8 Charlie Tango.
Cirrus 8 Charlie Tango 15 miles from Ronla. Fly heading 2 until established. The RNAV runway 2 left approach.
Heading 256 until established. For the approach, Cirrus Charlie Tango.
Descend and maintain 4,000 Southwest 1490. 7 miles from Kramer, turn right 135. Descend and maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared for ILS 20 left approach. Southwest 14990. Southwest 1490. Turn right heading 050. Nashville approach. Can I just go ahead and maintain the heading that I'm at, please, so I can intercept the ILS for runway 20 left into Nashville? Velocity 0 Tango Bravo. Contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Tower, velocity 010 Tango Bravo.
Nashville departure, Center 1448, course for following.
United 1448, Nashville approach, Nashville departure. Say altitude and intention.
And 10 south, east, Hawaii,
United 1448, roger.
Departure, Piper 70 Delta, passenger 2.9 for 4.
Piper November 70 Delta Nashville departure radar contact. Climb and maintain 4,000.
fly heading 183 vectors to Birmingham Shuttleworth INTL.
Climb and maintain 4,000. Fly heading 183 vectors to Birmingham, November 70 Delta. National departure, Piper 70 Delta, requesting climb to 7,000. FedEx departure, FedEx 77, with you at 10,000.
FedEx 77 Nashville departure, altimeter 3018, descend and maintain 7,000.
Nashville departure, request climb, flight level 340, with flight following.
FedEx 77, climb and maintain flight level 340. Continue.
Alright,
with
12
flight
miles to
Detroit
Jackson.
Metro, report reaching altitude.
Keep the speed up a little bit, just in essence
United
of time.
409, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Nashville approach, United 1209, go around. Can you guess vectors for a runway, please?
Bonanza 1 Alpha Whiskey, proceed direct only. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 31 approach.
Piper 70 Delta, looking for traffic.
Piper 70 Delta, no traffic observed between you and the McDonald Airport. Continue your present heading and altitude.
Continue present heading and altitude. Piper 70 Delta.
American 106, contact New York Center on 133.2.
New York Center, 133.2, American 106.
JetBlue 116, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
The tower, JetBlue 116.
Heading 220,
Flaps 1.
Allegiant 349.
Flaps 1.
Allegiant 349, turn right heading 220.
American 4 Alpha Whiskey, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
118.6, American 4 Alpha Whiskey.
American 4493, descend and maintain flight level 060. Fly heading 244 vectors for the RNAV runway 20 left approach.
Roger, descend and maintain flight level 060, vectors for our nav 20 left approach, American 4493.
Bamboo 286, descend via Sunleft 2 for the runway 2 approach into Nashville, altimeter 3006.
Please say again, Bamboo 286.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
Descending at southwest 2 for the runway 02 approach into Nashville, altimeter 3006, Bamboo 286.
Nashville departure, Aero 46908 Juliet has the field and site request frequency change.
908 Juliet, frequency change approved.
Nashville approach Falcon 352, 5,700, descending 4,000.
American 352, Nashville approach, roger, Nashville altimeter 3018. Bonanza 1 Alpha Whiskey, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Approach Allegiant 354, flight level 7,000.
Allegiant 54, Nashville approach, roger, altimeter 2994.
Right, 20 American 1341.
Gear down.
Clear for Allen to approach, direct seconds American
Gear down.
1341.
American 1341,
Gear down.
contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Landing gear down.
118.6, American 1341.
Landing gear down.
Southwest 3523, descend and maintain 3000.
ProFlight 682, contact Nashville Tower on 118.6.
118.6 per flight 682. Gear down, flaps 15.
Check speed.
Flaps 10.
Speed check. Flaps 10.
1,000.
1,000 feet.
Flaps 15.
Speed check. Flaps 10.
Flaps 15.
Speed brake up. Speed check. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30. 500.
Delta 1132, Nashville approach
Landing
contact
checklist.
Nashville Tower on 118.6.
Landing checklist.
118.6, Delta 1132.
Before landing checklist.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Plus 100.
Set checked.
Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Flaps.
30 green light.
Before landing checklist complete.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
Alaska 382, turn left heading 180.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Niner 8 Juliet I show, you're squawking 1200. Verify you are squawking 2536 mode C.
Extended.
2536, Niner 8 Juliet.
Deployed.
Niner 8 Juliet radar contact. Niner 8 Juliet radar contact. Murfreesboro altimeter 2991.
Delta 5047.
That's a fucking speed bump. Holy shit.
Power on 118.6. Contact tower on 118.6, Delta 5047.
60 knots.
United 510, Nashville approach, clear
Wow.
direct JCKSN. Descend and maintain...
I lost chat, by the way, because I forgot to plug in the laptop that runs it, so the battery died. So, yeah. Okay to clean up?
Southwest 1011, good afternoon.
Nashville approach, Southwest 1011. Passing to 9,000 for flight level.
When the captain turns off the cap and seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead bin. Items may be...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nashville, where the music is as sweet as the tea and the traffic is as confusing as Captain Chris's flying skills. The local time is 2:51
Tracks.
p.m. and the weather
Start
is
the
a
APU.
delightful 72 degrees Fahrenheit, with a few scattered clouds imperfect.
I don't think I ever
for those who
actually
know
even
how to find
contacted the
dams.
tower and landed.
Please remain seated with your
I had
seatbelts
too much shit
fastened
happening
until
at the
we reach
same
our final
time.
parking position,
Checked.
or until Captain Chris decides to take us on another joyride.
I
Thank
didn't
you
even
for
switch
flying with us
frequencies.
today, and we hope you enjoy your stay in this lovely city.
Embraer 34 Tango, contact departure.
National ground, Proflight 682, requesting taxi to gate Delta 4.
ProFlight 682, taxi to D4 via Sierra 6, Sierra 7, Tango 4, cross runway 31, then Yankee 3, Yankee 2, Yankee 1. Good day.
Wow. You gotta hit me with that again. Sweet Jesus. Say again for Proflight 682.
ProFlight 682, Yankee 1, good day.
Wow! Yankee 1, good day, Proflight 682. We're just gonna do what we want since we landed without clearance anyway. Oopsie! Ah, we're back to the flight ended manually on taxi. Cool. Landing rate 145, that's fine. Start the APU?
Starting the APU.
What was holy? What did I miss? The taxi instructions? The
Checked.
Experimental
Mute
9853 Gulf Nashville ground. going to taxi to the FBO that's via Hotel then Alpha. And cross runway 20 left at Hotel 3, but remember to hold short of runway 20.
Oh, it gave me like the ramp taxi instructions too.
Hotel Alpha, cross 20 left at Hotel 3, and then hold short 20 speed.
So it's pretty much what we thought. It's just... What was it, the pothole? I don't know when you sent that message.
Ground transportation 0 Zulu. Taking a right turn on Lima. And looking for clearance across 31 on Lima 7.
Single engine taxi?
Hold short of runway 31 on taxiway 7.
Hold short of 31 on taxiway Lima 7.
I don't know what the verbiage is for FS. It's not giving me the prompts because I screwed everything up before.
Looking for clearance across 31 on Lima 7.
And for Romeo Kilo, as we're a blind simulator pilot, we are unfortunately not able to taxi due to staff limitations. Requesting permission to spawn runway 2 right for departure, please.
Vision 4 Romeo Kilo approved. Spawn runway 2 right for departure. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready.
Spawn on the runway.
Runway 2 right is approved. Thank you very much. So we'll call the tower 1186. Vision for Romeo Kilo. Have a good day.
FedEx 3091 ready to taxi.
FedEx 3091 Nashville ground runway 2 right via Kilo Delta cross runway 31, then Charlie Lima Charlie Golf.
FedEx 3091.
I am starving. These actually were two fun flights. I don't know. I really like the Southwest routing.
JetBlue 088, taxi to runway 20 center via Kilo, November Mike. Hold short of runway.
I really like the Southwest Ops. I like their routing. I like their trip system, especially the way Southwest VA does it, which, from what I understand, is fairly realistic. I don't know. I have a lot of fun when I do these flights. Like, APL is like... I feel like I'm going through the motions, but this, I feel like I'm doing something. I don't know. It's weird.
Push and start approved, tail northwest.
There's also, like, the weird issues of, like, all the weird APL restrictions, like, oh no, you went over 20 degrees, so we're going to dock you points. Or the lights. Oh my god, the lights. You didn't turn off the taxi lights. So we're going to lower your pilot rating. That's like weird stuff like that kind of annoys me with APL.
FedEx 77, request taxi, runway 2 center. FedEx 77, Nashville ground taxi to runway 2 center via Alpha, hold short of runway 2 center. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready for departure. Roger, FedEx 77, taxi to runway 2 center.
That would have helped.
FedEx 77, read that correct. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready for departure.
Alright, where's Delta?
Ground, American 2692, request taxi. Say again for American 2692.
See over here, Delta 4? Looks like Delta 4 on the ground there.
Nashville ground, American 2692, request taxi.
American 2692, taxi to runway 2 left via Yankee 2, Yankee 3, Tango 4, cross runway 31, then Kilo, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Ground, American 312, or Delta 312, but that's the correct runway direction, 20C. We're expecting to depart out of the north versus, or depart out of the south versus the north. Ground is 312, Pardon 3, departure is departing southwest at the airport, not northeast.
Delta 312, Sierra 7, information Mike acknowledged.
FedEx 3091, ready to taxi IFR.
Ground, Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, 20 center, ready. Ground, Sierra Echo India Kilo Foxtrot, ready. Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, taxi to runway 20 center via Alpha, hold short of runway 20 center. Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, holding short of runway 20 center, ready for takeoff. United 324 Nashville, ground taxi to runway 27 via Bravo Charlie. Hold short of runway 27. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready for departure.
I like that she did that. That's cool. Nice having a little bit of assistance here. Speed bump on the road. Yeah, that was nuts.
Contact tower on 118.6.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I like their route, because you have like a mix of everything, right? You can do your longer flights, you can do your shorter flights, you can kind of bounce back and forth depending on what you want to accomplish, which is what I like. APL, it just doesn't do that. APL, it's all round trips. It's not trips like how this is, where you actually go someplace and do your your little fake overnight or whatever, or fly as much as you want and things like that. So I mean, the drawback is it's more realistic, as you'd have to put in a bid to change your base if that's what you wanted to do. But also, you don't really need to adhere to flights that leave and to and from your base. I do that for the realism aspect, right? Because you can't just do what you want. So I do that just for my own little restrictions and realism and whatnot. Parking checklist? Parking checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Fuel pumps.
Roger, 8 Charlie Tango.
National ground, Vegas A, business for Romeo Kilo. We are ready for push and start.
Off.
Window heat.
Push and start approved. Information uniform is current.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Hydraulic pumps.
1448, cross runway 31 approved. Continue taxi via Kilo Tango 4.
Electrics off.
Start switches.
Off.
Oil quantity.
91%.
Hydraulic quantity.
92%.
Radar.
Bonanza 428 KH
Off.
Nashville ground, taxi to runway 2 right via Mike Kilo, hold short of runway 2 right.
Standby and zeros. No. Test.
Transponder.
Standby and zeros.
Parking checklist complete.
Checklist complete.
Spirit 1141, taxi to runway 20 via Charlie, hold short of runway 20. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready.
Terminating checklist.
Stab trim.
Green band.
IRSs.
Off.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
External lights.
Off.
Ground power.
Off.
APU.
We requesting taxi to runway 20.
Is
Speed 114.
going off in a second.
Nashville ground, request taxi to active.
Off.
United
Battery.
1020.
On.
United 1020, pushback and start approved, tail northwest.
Taxi to runway 20 via Yankee 2 Zulu Tango 4
Off.
cross 11
Terminating checklist complete.
and Sierra
Checklist
7.
complete.
Contact tower on 118.6 when ready for departure. United
That was fun having FS to crew. All right.
Southwest 908. Push and
Everyone,
start approved, tail northwest.
get the hell out.
Nashville ground, southwest 908.
Where am I?
With information possible.
So, I mean, all we need now really is FS to crew to come out for the iFly Max, and that'd be pretty cool.
Delta Charlie, affirm before Charlie at your discretion.
File. Oh, I should have rated that flight. That flight was actually really good. That was actually really, really good. So, can't wait to see when SayIntentions has their stuff dialed in. And then we just have to use one program. And that'd be pretty cool. And to be fair, I haven't used it in a while. We'll have to start and try it. What is the ACARS? I'd have to look at that. I don't even know what that is. Okay, folks, thanks for hanging out and spending your Saturday with me. Let's go find somebody to raid, so please kindly stick around for the raid. Let's see. Right out of the gate, let's go raid Jeffrey B. We haven't raided him in a while. I think he's controlling. We're doing a flight. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's not even at his desk. But we're going to go ahead and raid Jeffrey. Everyone stick around. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.